Dragons, where a bunch of us nerds play this game. Last time we had to cut this off short due to connection issues. Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, but the internet has to be a bit of an asshole. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, thankfully,
Given value,
Alexis, who's playing Bree, will not be able to join us, and and since we have a bit of technically a full party, we're going to be doing some retconning because everybody loves retcons.
Them's killing words amongst the nerd community.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
Not just fighting words.
Alright, gotta set everything up. I gotta set everything up. So, want to make a quick introduction Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. So,
Choo choo.
Trains of thought like to derail and crash easily.
alright, yeah. So now that I got everything set up, let me do the quick recap that I just written down for this for the last stream.
Bird's cold. Alwood's cold. Mountains suck. Maybe we should go through Moria. Rumble, rumble. Oh, fuck. Done.
Alright, you are hired to find another artifact tied to a Manifesto. According to Provost Farios' research, the Hoar Frost flower is located inside an icy spire near the eastern side of Ice White Island. Upon learning that he has hired the Deathscape Guild, whose members have now returned, Cole have asked a half-elven handler of the details. 3 of the members sound familiar to Bree, Lepicora, Odinisa, and Rasmus. Eberron, the halfling archer, Aenia Theus, the elfin spellcaster, and Gord Ashta, the half-orc warrior. They're the ones that these members have met back at their initiation, back in Sharn. 25 gold for each member you find and rescue. Alive. So that after some convincing, you get nothing if they die. Now get. With the information in hand, you make your preparations and hire more people.
It's okay. See you next Tuesday. I mean, that guy was overly rude.
What's the equivalent of everyone's Tuesday? Yeah, never mind. I'm moving on. With the information,
Hey, Nord.
Yes.
What's the first letter of those 4 words?
Right, let's move on. With the information in hand, you make your preparation and hire more people. Karen, Calamity, Jones, the One Slater, and Father Ashley, a Kalsdar priest of the Path of Light, and a friend of Lepicora. You set out from Osharn on the familiar airship, clear blue sky, helmed by Captain Darian DeLander. In a handful of days, you have crossed it with the Calvor and deposited you in Stormhorn, the seat of House Landar. You have little time to enjoy the tropical weather before you board the undeniable, the wild elemental-bound galleon that the Provost has arranged passage for you. Upon arriving, the water elemental freezes up, causing the ship to crash into a nearby glacier. Captain Meredith informs that she and her crew will repair the ship. They'll give you 2 or 3 days to she gives you 2 or 3 days to travel to the spire, cleaning up the artifacts, and return before they depart. All of you leave the ship. Maybe the dangers of the blizzard proves to be or the easiest task as you face many hazards, from crumbling ice to whiteouts. So you prevailed. However, gusts of winter have thrown blistering blasts of snow at each of you. While you manage to avoid being blinded by the blast, a fast guy cries out, "The snow has got in my eyes! I can't see!" She reaches up with one eye while rubbing her eyes with another. "Here, I gotcha," says Calamity, and she wraps her arm around the Kalastar's shoulders, which she accepts. Labakora, if I recall correctly, you also helped your friend with fighting through the intense storm. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And a powerful Howling wind has has brought the Cascar to her knees, and as the Lawrence the once leader somewhat. She shivers, her teeth cloudy, but they push on with the rest of you. You trudge onward through the snow. Ahead, you can make out the ice fire, soon within your reach. In the search of hope and adrenaline, the cold seems to lessen, but the cracks in the ice began to form under your feet. Within seconds, a blue, worm-like creature whom Cole has found to be a Remoraz, or has emerges out of the ground and bellows a roar. A roar. It hungers for your flesh. Your flesh.
It will feast it on our fleshes.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
So I'll be copying and pasting the music over there because we're continuing on from the last. It's pretty much using the music from the last time. So give me a second. So
This wasn't the agreed upon battle music for fighting this thing. It was Run Away from Spamalot.
it's fitting music. So I'd like everybody to make their initiative.
I'm gonna make mine 20,000.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
you
gonna be
mean
one of
roll.
those days my die just got stuck in my dice tower.
Fortunately for you, the creature has rolled initiative 10.
Let's try that again now that I've got it aligned.
Unfortunately, the one slayer rolled not too well.
Well, I rolled a 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
I rolled a dirty 22. Can you imagine? It's like, who the fuck? Of course you rolled a dirty 22. You can't roll an actual one. It's like, you don't roll a d30?
Well, I've got my first die going in the dice jail for the night.
Oh shit! What happened?
Okay.
I rolled a 3, so my initiative is a 4.
It is perfectly fine for the cleric, for the heal bot to roll low on initiative.
It's fine for me to be cleanup crew, but the dice cannot be allowed to get away with less than a 5 without going and spending time in the dice jail.
I knew, though, as soon as I rolled not 18, 17.
That I was going to be rolling junk.
The
Oh,
other
the
cleric
21, not
rolls
22.
a
I don't know why I
6.
added 5, because apparently I don't know
Everybody,
how to add.
the other cleric rolls a 6.
Oh,
yay.
clerics are cleanup crew.
Yep. All right. Apparatus, what'd you roll?
I rolled 11.
An 11?
Yeah,
Let's hope you got a crossbow on you.
don't have a crossbow.
Well, shit. Anybody. So Cole, you go first. What do you do now you know what the hell that thing is?
Well, I'm going to flex everyone by showing the fact that I actually do have a crossbow, apparently.
Alright? You got your crossbow? Do you attack with it?
Can I use a bonus action to basically identify and call out?
You already did.
Okay, so we're getting that from list. Alright, so everyone knows, don't get... If you attack in melee, it's fiery and says, do the burnating. Okay, so attack.
What do you roll?
So check my character sheet. 4, 6. 19.
Yeah, that's a hit. Roll your damage.
Yay! 6.
Yeah, you managed to fire a bullet as it like zips across the ground, zips across in the air and lands land on the giant worm's body. Right, is that your turn? Do you make a move? However, I just want to let you know that because of the blizzard, it's considered difficult terrain.
Oh, lovely.
Alright, is that your turn?
I'm just glad that it doesn't count as having cover against ranged attacks with this blizzard. And I probably should have kept my mouth shut for that.
Don't give the DM ideas.
Indeed.
Down to 39 bolts. Wait, shit, I need to go check. Do I have 40 or 60? How many fit in that one magical quiver?
I don't know. Do I look like? Do I sound like? Do I
I
look
think,
like?
I think it's 60 actually. Thing is, my stuff didn't save again. I'm getting really pissed off with this program that I'm using to read the PDF.
Oof. Oof.
And that's why I don't mind being surrounded by books.
Yeah.
No, I like being surrounded by books, but he's got them all.
Even if I'm tripping over them every time I leave my recliner.
All right.
I've got my books.
Is that your
close to
turn,
hand.
Cole?
Yeah.
Okay, Rasmus, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use a bonus action to lose wild shape.
Okay. You turn back. You turn back into your Fearbog form. What do you do now?
And I'm
Yes.
gonna cast
Lose wild shape
Entangle.
after.
Okay.
You
Okay.
trap
What do you
yourself
say?
seeing this thing.
Alright. Everybody. What do you say you're gonna do next?
I'm gonna cast Entangle on it.
All right. Strength save, right?
Yeah, 14.
All right. Give me a second.
And within a 20-foot square of it, it's
Natural
difficult terrain.
1. It rolled a natural 1.
What?
Oh, nice. It's restrained.
Yeah. You'll see like I see tendrils just like emerging from the ground as like managed to like take hold of the giant worm. It managed to get in, like pin into place. Unless, of
What's
course,
this thing called again?
Remores.
Remoras. Yeah, restrained.
And within 20 feet, it's difficult terrain. So double difficult terrain, if that means anything.
Ramirez,
from
challenge
hell.
rating 11. Reduced threat Ramirez, also challenge rating 11. How is it reduced threat? No, it's got half the hit points. So why is the challenge rating so low?
All right.
The regular ones.
Oh, right, and it can use an action on its... Oh, it would have to spend its action to get out, too. So that's
Nice.
on a success, at least.
Good job. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I used my bonus action in action.
Do you make a move around or anything?
And I'll move behind the one with the crossbow.
Yeah, you move. You awkwardly just like move behind.
Why? You're the only one in the party bigger than me.
Yep.
And he places his hands on your shoulders, just like a scared little child, just like hiding
Hey,
behind
I'm
the couch.
burying myself in the snow behind him.
1, that's not a squirrel. 2, no proctology exam, please. With both hands on your
What?
shoulder, I do not trust.
All right, I believe apparatus is up. You don't have a lot of options except run after the thing and whack it, or use one of your spells.
I'm gonna have to use catapult here, honestly.
All right, thankfully there's plenty of ice chunks around, so
All right. I grab one of those ice chunks and I cast catapult.
Alright, let's see what it does.
I throw it on the ground!
Alright, so
Slam dunk.
it fails. It fails it's a dexterity saving throw. So
Kind of hard to
so how
even
would you
make a
describe-
dex throw when you're restrained.
Oh, that's a good point. Natural 1! Natural 1!
Congrats on the crit.
Love it when the enemies hit a net 1.
Yeah, so by the way,
Twice in a row.
how would you describe your spell since you're an artificer? How would you channel that spell?
I'd probably like have like something installed in my hand that would channel the magic through the object I am trying to cast a spell through.
So you're doing like a spring powered, like magic powered thing with your hand as you like pick up the ice chunk and it's like boing! It flies across and it whacks the giant worm square in the face. Roll 3d8 points of damage and double that.
I still like my idea of the junkyard artificer. So, just like catapult, it's like a magical spoon trapped to their wrists. Either that, or they literally just use like a wrist rocket.
All right, I rolled a 6, a 7, and an 8.
6, 7,
Oh, nice.
21, so that means a 42.
Yeah.
It's only got 433 hit points left.
Good job! Good job! I'm impressed. Yeah, good job. So you got a pissed off Rabanaz, a pissed off Rabanaz with a chunk of ice embedded in its head. Do you want to do anything else?
Well, it was embedded. Remember, it spews fire when it's injured.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and you see like
So
ice
it
melting
melt-
off, but you got a good chunk of its skull. So.
wait. Did he just turn it into Hades from the Disney Hercules? Because again, it spews fire when it's wounded.
No, but that is a funny image. Alright, will that be your turn?
Yes.
Alright, it's gonna take its action to get itself free by burying itself. Does that require a dex save?
Yes, because it's restrained, not just
Entangled? No, it still requires a strength check, or it doesn't free itself.
Alright, strength check.
Yep.
It managed to break free of the ice spires that you created out of it, and it like breaks apart.
I mean, yeah, understandable. It's only a 14 save.
Yeah, it's even starving. Its strength is probably higher than that.
Yeah, and it's going to make its way towards you, Apparatus, because you pissed it off, and that will be its turn. Calamity is up, and very funny. Alright, so it's going to, and she's going to like whip around with her wand and then cast chromatic orb, acid. After hearing what Cole has said, since chromatic orb, acid.
Oh, good. So she does know other spells.
Hey, I chose to tell us wisely, and she's going to make an attack, and hits barely as a orb of acid just whips across and hits and manages to hit the thing for. Give me a second.
Hits the bastard.
Yeah, and hits the bastard with a freed hand. Thankfully, oh shit! Almost dropped the dice.
It would suck if
14 points of damage.
whenever hit everyone within 5.
As it's like eats away at the scales, exposing its muscle, exposing the muscle beneath. 14 points of damage. Nice.
Right, I need to get out D8s for Thunderwave.
Only 40,000 hit points left to go. Dude, even a normal young Ramirez has 11d10 plus 33 hit points. God, if this was in my Pathfinder campaign, oh man, well, what? Because of how deadly my players are. Yeah, there's a reason why I do max hit points for everything.
These things are not for the faint of heart.
We can do it!
We are so far. Huzzah!
Don't fucking jinx us!
Alright.
That's why I said so far. I only
And it is now Paris's turn, and fortunately, she's still blinded. So that means she would attack with disadvantage. And she's going
That
to...
assumes that she's attacking.
Yes, with
It's a
Guiding
cleric.
Bolt. Yeah, she's gonna try to cast Guiding Bolt. Unfortunately,
I mean, if you
that
can't
means-
see, that is the attack spell to use.
Yeah, unfortunately, she would have to roll with a disadvantage because the blizzard is making it hard for her to concentrate. Unfortunately, her spell dissipates, but she didn't. But that doesn't use up her spell slot.
Okay, good.
God, can you be my eyes? No. Okay.
And that will be her turn, I believe. Let me check. See if I got it. If I got it right. Yeah. That'll be her turn. It's your turn now, Lamakura. What do you do?
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at it.
Roll a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Roll, what am I, a con save?
Yeah, con save, Constitution.
Okay, 21 for con save.
All right. You manage to like ignore the loud winds as you cast your spell. Guiding bolt, is it?
Yeah.
Make your
She's a
attack roll.
Calistar.
And that's, let's
What?
see, that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Ignore the inner winds, ignore the outer winds.
Yep. Yeah, you hit it. Roll your damage.
Well, that's not too bad. That's gonna be 16 radiant damage, and the next attack on it has advantage.
Nice. All right, so you managed to burn away most of the burn away more of its scales as it like bellows out in pain. Would that be your turn? Do you have any bonus actions or move action?
I'm just going to put myself between Valashtai and it. She can't see if it comes at her.
How noble of you. I'm being stupid
Yeah,
here.
she's my friend. I'm gonna protect her if I can.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
easy to
else-
protect someone when
she's-
you've got a decent amount of hit points. You can heal yourself when you get your face bitten off.
Do you have any healing spells that would put your friend up to her feet?
What is she at right now? Well, I wouldn't be able to
6 out of
cast
11
it.
hit points. Her hit points were originally 13, but because of the she failed a couple saves, her maximum hit points have decreased by 2 total.
Well, I wouldn't be able. I can't cast anything else this turn anyway, since I just cast
healing
that,
word. Healing word is a bonus action, right?
It's a bonus action, but it's still a level spell, and I've already cast one. So,
Yeah.
All right. Would that be your turn then?
so that's my turn for now.
Cole, you're up. Are you going to fire? Are you going to reload and fire again?
Just a second. That's right, I have to reload this turn because I used my bonus action last turn. To
Do you have to use a bonus action to reload, or is it an action?
use a bonus.
Okay, so you take a second to reload and you aim. Do you fire?
Wait. So it's up at. How tanky is the toaster oven? Wait, that could apply to both the
What apparatus?
to apparatus and the thing we're fighting. How tanky is the artificer?
The apparatus, they have about 25 hit points. Right now, you're the tankiest.
No, I don't mean how many hit.
They have
How tough is apparatus overall?
very tough.
Okay, so apparatus is not a damsel in need of rescuing right now. Okay,
No, apparatus is good. Apparatus is good. Is that right? Is that right, apparatus?
Yeah, I'm fine.
See, they're
all
fine.
right.
It doesn't have much life in it left. I just wanna.
All right. Yeah. So it looks like it's.
I'm just giving you a hint.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
more
and then
strike
I'm gonna shoot it.
All right, roll your attack.
Dear. 15.
You hit it. All right.
Oh,
Wow.
for Oh, that's an 8, not a 6. Sweet, so 12.
All right, you fought over once more at the Ravenous, and you manage to hit it right in the eye. It screams out in pain and lets out a defiant roar before it tumbles to the ground, finally dead. You killed it.
Congratulations, you've unlocked the Enforcer for killing the Magma Worm. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Risk of Rain lately, so...
Yeah. So now that the combat is over, you you approach the worm, and between its teeth, you notice something sticking out of it. Do you want to take it?
Clarks, could you get the burn gel ready?
Alright, you snatch it out, and you find that it's a wand. A wand, you take a look at it, and you recognize it to be a wand of the War Mage, +1. You figure that it belongs to an unfortunate member of the Deathgate Guild expedition, given by the Rags.
How long does it take for this thing to cool off? After it dies?
It takes a few moments.
No, I mean, I'm talking about, like, the internal ovens.
A couple minutes. So you wait a few minutes. Roll a nature check. Actually, roll a nature check.
No, I don't roll a d10 for that. What the hell, Nicholas? 17.
Alright. You know that it takes it takes
Apparatus, would you mind crafting some
oven mitts?
Well, no. I was gonna say some snow goggles. I've got goggles on. Because I finally upgraded the shaded the smoked lens to I can't remember what they're called. The colloquial name is drow goggles.
Wait. What do you need the snow goggles for?
Okay. We've got one cleric who can't see for shit because she keeps on getting snow in her eyes. So maybe let's reduce that.
Don't worry, a short rest will get rid of that.
Well, let's see. All right. Well then, so are we taking a short rest after this fight then?
All right. So give me a second. So.
No, I'm asking the rest of the party. Are we taking a short rest?
I recommend you take a short rest when you get into the ice. When you get inside. This is me recommending as a DM.
Okay. How long is this thing?
Being outside in the cold is probably not the best idea.
We've all seen Star Wars Episode 5. Are we in the cold? We can tauntaun this thing up.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I ate a Noel, and even I think that's disgusting.
All right, so you move on, disregarding what Cole has suggested. All right, so I'm gonna paste them. Okay.
Yeah, I guess anything inside would be adventures. I mean, at most we might find bones, and since we don't get paid for bones,
yeah, they've probably been thoroughly cooked.
All right,
if they got.
All right, I'm gonna play the next music. So.
Oh, I forgot to loop the combat music. I just realized that it's not playing anymore.
Oh yeah, that happens. Anyway, finally, the ice spire stands before you, like a large icicle. The spire twists towards the sky. Alright, let me try again. The connection is looking good so far. A little spikes, but nothing too serious. Alright, finally, the ice spire stands before you, like a large icicle. The spire twists toward the sky as it were a finger pointing accusingly at the moons. A large, rune-carved archway holds a set of double doors leading to the spire. Sorry. The doors slightly ajar as you can hear conversations from within.
What language? Or
Common.
Is it a recognizable language?
Yes, common. What do you think you're doing? Look at all these people, they froze. You also think that we will make it through? That's what you heard so far as you approach the steps. Shh, shh. Somebody's coming. Do you, right. Do you approach cautiously?
Unless someone stops me. Thankfully, while I've got a negative charisma, I don't have a negative intelligence or wisdom. I'm gonna shout that we're friendlies. Everyone okay with that?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Friendlies!
Friendlies? Who is this? You hear a gruff voice calling out.
Clifftop Adventurers
No,
Guild?
wait. No. We're guild members. You guys, what's the name of the other guild?
Deadscape
The
Guild.
other guild. What?
Deadscape Guild.
You guys Deadscapes?
You hear a feminine voice call it. Yes.
Now notice, I did not say what guild we were a part of. Just
Yes. Have
I
you
mean,
come to
didn't stop
have you come
me.
to help us?
yeah, of course.
Get
We were
in.
looking for you anyway.
Right. Get in. And you see a dark-haired elf with particular makeup beckoning you to like makeup of resembling a skull beckoning you to come in. Do you
An
accept?
Eberron elf?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Volkuri or?
Yeah. You head inside and you. Okay. And you find yourself in a in a wide foyer. You take a look around and you see that it's filled with scattered, used, and rotted supplies. The refuse scattered across the room was some sort of makeshift camp, and it seems to be here for. This camp seems to be here for quite some time.
When you say quite some time, do you mean, for a week, for years, what?
A long time. If you remember correctly, one of the crew members have told you about a group of dwarven archaeologists who hope to find evidence of their ancestors who migrated to the Ice White Island.
Okay. What's the heat situation inside?
The halfling.
Do they have a?
The halfling.
They have a fire. Do they have?
Yeah, you see a fire though. It's fairly small. It's fairly small. You see Anya. It's Aina the elf. You see she's holding some sort of like book in her hands. It doesn't seem to be as like her what you would see for say a wizard. And as you enter inside, you see that everybody else is like you see three other you see a total of three of the Deathscape members. You recognize a half orc, the elf, and a halfling.
Is the halfling keeping warm?
Yes. It's like, about time someone got here. We've been living on half rations for a week.
Are you guys okay with half rations of biscuits and gravy? As I pull out my little biscuits and gravy creator for one kit.
Ignoring the more familiar members of the group, all three of them just like rush towards you and like digs into your particular bag of holding and gets out the biscuits.
There's it makes two biscuits. It's not basically.
Oh. The half-orc smiles and says, "Mighty thanks, stranger."
I'm also going to use up 3 of my own rations, and give them.
Yeah. They all seem very appreciated, especially the half-orc and the elf.
Remember, with enough treats, you can get over any negative charisma modifier.
Yeah, although the 3 Deathscape members turn towards you and seems to be taken aback. They recognize you, Rasmus, and Lambacora, and hey. And the halfling says, "Hey." He points at you. "I recognize you. You beat us at the initiation all these days back. back at Shorn. Bastards. You're from the Clifftops Guild, aren't you?
Yeah, didn't I shout that?
Yes, we're from the Clifftop Adventurers Guild.
Fantasy for us to meet here, of all places.
Well, part of our mission is to see if we could rescue those of you who had come on this mission and hadn't been heard from.
Yeah, I'm sure you got some. You got a bit of a award out of it. Mighty bit of incentive, if you ask me.
Actually, we negotiated for a reward after the fact, and just in case you guys want to switch guilds, we had to fight to get 25 gold apiece. I mean, like, for each of you living, we bring back.
Seems like you're, the folks in charge of your guild aren't the nicest.
You take another look around, and you notice a great pair of icy doors standing out within the wall. You take.
Oh, so they did get here.
Yeah. So you look at the door, and you see, the doors are engraved with 4 different symbols: a wand, a scroll, a book, and a spell. Arranged in 4 columns, each column comprises the same symbol repeated 4 times in alternate orientations.
Just a second.
At the bottom of each column is an
just a second. Let me get a pen. Let me find my pencil. I just had it here.
Don't worry. I got the puzzle ready for you all.
Okay, so I'm gonna die because I'm bad at puzzles.
Yeah, keep your distance. This is what I've warned Sarah about.
Which one, Sarah? Is that the elf or is that someone that's dead?
Lambakora.
Oh.
Yeah. To the at the bottom of each column is an empty space where the plate can be fixed. To the right and left of the doors are the engravings of 2 dwarves, 4 total, each holding a plate with a symbol that corresponds to one of the columns on the doors.
How long ago did the Moorhold send out this expedition?
A long time ago. And you take a look. And you take a look around, and you see like frozen bodies surrounding the door. You really don't want to end up like them.
Oh no!
So that means the smart ones go in. Apparatus, Cole. Puzzle's up to you. If you need any help, you can ask Anya for any advice. Do you want to?
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start, select.
It's BA.
Oh, it's BA?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So, do you want to take do you want to rest first, or?
Yeah, let's do a rest.
Short rest?
While we talk to the survivors, see what they've got so far.
Oh. This book I have is a journal, and it seems like this person seems to have a bit of, has to figure out this puzzle. And she reads out loud. If I read this right, it says there seems to be a pattern here. I have to take another look at it. Just give me a bit.
Oh.
So.
Well, the scroll and the potion seem to be the opposite of each other. Mirrored along a y-axis.
Okay,
so we got
I think I've got it.
Click. Okay, so you place the 2 plates. Click. So the opposite of the top.
What? No. I'm just something I'm noticing. That's all. We got book that's just flipping up, down, up, down, up, down.
The wand is going 3, or is moving by 3 sides each time. Yeah. The wand is going to have to be pointing straight down. The scroll is going to have to be top down. The book needs to be upright, and the potion needs to be upside down.
Yeah.
I've been staring at it since you put it up and figuring it out.
Yeah, well, possibly. I mean, that does seem like an obvious answer.
Right. If it
and there's a lot of frozen dudes here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good with Lambocora's answer. I'll start moving the stuff around.
All right. So I would like to give out. I would like you to show your situation. So describe what you want the to describe each of the plates. So
Okay.
who's close? Who's at the door? By the way, who's at the door? Cole's at the door. Who else?
I'll be moving plates.
Right.
I'm going to start building a fire as a precaution.
All right. You build a fire. You got your flint and stone. You set up another camp. Well, who else is at the door?
I'll be at the door.
Yeah. Well, I very much. Now, let someone who knows how to heal not be the one who puts the plates in. While I agree with her solution, I also kind of feel like that's too easy. But I'm a paranoid son of a bitch. So.
All right. So okay. So
Okay,
what,
then
so
I'll-
what do you?
then I'll-
So what's the solution for? Let's start with the wand. So what's the solution for the wand? I'll write it down. Oh, draw it.
The wand needs
Okay.
to be upside down completely.
So if going clockwise, starting at the top is 1, wand needs to be at 5.
All right. So you put the wand plate upside down, and you place it in.
Yep.
You feel like a moment of tension as it, like, clicks, and you let a sigh of relief.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just be listening to Lambacora.
Okay, I will have stepped back and I'll just be talking you through it.
All right. Yeah, I guess it is best if the Warforged does it because obviously, if people freeze, if organic beings freeze, they're dead.
So apparatus,
If the toaster freezes,
apparatus, are you up to the task?
toaster's still dead.
Apparatus, are you up to the task?
Yeah, sure. I can do it.
All right. So, what do you do with the next plate?
or we let the druid with a crap ton of cold resistance, if he changes into the right thing, do it. Wait, no, it'd have to have hands. Never mind.
The scroll needs to go.
I'm still doing
where-
it.
It's upside down.
Yeah. So scroll 5.
Scroll 5. Let me check the solution.
Yep.
You-
Scroll's going upside down.
Another moment of tension. It's like, oh, just watch your apparition and click.
Book 1.
The book needs to be upright, same as the first one, the first image.
Right.
Basically, we got 5, 5, 1, 5.
All right. You place the rest of the plates in. Click, click. And the doors slowly open. Oh, so let me check the Not bad, not bad. I was kind of worried that you would die by the puzzle, but congratulations. I would recommend you do a long rest before you set forth. Even the Deathscape members are impressed, and it's just like, huh. And enough, just like, huh. Yes, you don't really need much of a journal, but on the other hand, what do I know? She's still quite impressed with you figuring it all out.
You knew enough not to just put them in randomly, which these dwarves didn't seem to know, based on the number of frozen ones.
She
Or
tried,
they just tried once and they were all
hey,
there.
Boy, you bastard! Those were sort of our mates. They tried to figure this puzzle out, and look what happened to them.
No, I'm talking about the ancient dwarves. Just the ancient dwarves.
Oh.
And the sheer number of them.
He scoffs. Whatever. Do you want to make camp for the night? It will
Sure.
be tough for the night, and each of the Deathscape will offer to take watch for the party. Do you trust them to take watch? And they seem really tense.
Absolutely, which is why we have a Warforged with us that's basically, a motion detector.
Apparatus, do you... the halfling just there a second. Do you think we can trust you, you Warforged?
Oh, by the way, I did not say that in character. I'm saying that out of character.
I know.
Because remember,
He's-
elves, Warforged, and basically anyone that doesn't actually sleep
Yeah,
are still fully aware.
The Deathscape survivors stare suspiciously at your apparatus because, well, you don't technically sleep. So, you make camp for the night, and they seem to be making their distance from the rest of you.
I'm happy to take a shift on watch.
Yeah,
Right.
me too.
Valstar is no longer blinded, and she is fully healed and restored, and so is everybody else.
Before long rests, does anyone need actual healing of either guild?
No, everybody is good.
Because I think the hireling cleric and I were the ones most damaged.
Yeah, I think you heal over time during the long rest, so you're good.
Yeah, basically, I'd heal up just from a single use, which I'd get back anyway.
The Coward Scar hireling is no longer blinded.
Excellent.
Yay, nobody has to use healing potions, which we have a lot of.
Yeah. And as apparatus takes watch, and you see the Deathgate survivors just like hunched over to at another campfire. Although you're not exactly active, you're not asleep either, and you're able to like hear what they're saying. Like, do you think we can trust them? The half-orc Gorsar says, "Yes, yes, I do."
That's just the biscuits and gravy talking.
That's what the halfling says. That's just the business gravy talking. Like, yeah, dope, and slaps him upside the head.
as the elf goes, you think that it'd be the halfling that fell for the baskets and gravy, actually?
I was hungry. I was hungry, he protested. And besides, when has the others have shown us any kindness, besides this human over there? I say we help them. Apparatus, do you approach them and see what's going on? Or do you,
Yes.
do you wait? Alright, you approach them. What do you say?
Okay, quick question. Are you using some kind of voice modulator to make your voice sound like that, or do you naturally sound like a, like how you sound?
I'm not using a voice modulator.
Because, honestly, you sound almost exactly like what I picture a stereotypical Warforged to sound like. Both with, like, your sound quality and your... You're not monotonous, but you're not as... your inflection isn't as strong as most people. So I didn't know, like, if you were... Yeah.
Gore was one to say, well, the others seem to have some reservations by allying with you. You know how competitive the Deathgate and Clifftop are. And any instance, I do have some reservations, but you have impressed me. But you and Cole, his name's Cole, right? But the human, I was impressed. I do have loved ones, and I can't, and I take a risk if I ever want to see them again. However, Farron seems to want to be to swing with his feet at. Oh yeah. Well, I don't trust any of you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what
so
you said.
what do you say, apparatus? So, Farron seems to be the one. So, do you roll an insight or?
Yeah, I'll roll an insight.
All right. So, what do you roll?
I roll a 6.
You are a little confused about what's going on now. Why one of his plan to turn on you?
Wait, no. No, at no point did they say anything that
No. It's like
suggested or implied that they were going to turn on us.
Farron is the
You just you just gave away something that an insight score of 6.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. I'm sorry, that's my fault. You have no idea what's going on. Why the halfling especially was so tense.
Because he knows that if he has to turn on us, he has to do it quick, otherwise we'll just punt him.
Yeah.
Especially because while 5th edition halflings tend to be, more biologically, anatomically correct, they're still smaller than 4th edition halflings. Although this is Eberron, which still uses 4th edition halfling height. So the dude's about 4 feet tall.
So what are you going to say? Do you want to... I just realized, is anybody trained diplomacy in persuasion?
Does giving out biscuits and gravy count as being trained?
Well, since Cole has given out some biscuits and gravy, I'll say that if you want to make a persuasion or intimidation, you would have advantage on that, thankfully. So,
if you turn on us, no more biscuits and gravy for you.
Aren't we all asleep?
Yeah.
Except for...
Yeah.
Except for mate. Well, I don't know. Were you... what part of the shift were you awake for?
I'll say Calamity and Falasai were also asleep.
Yeah, I would have been awake for whatever shift Lambacora wasn't.
Is Lepicora, are you awake?
Well, it depends. If we were gonna split the shifts by 3s, I don't know that I would be up while Apparatus was. But if Apparatus is gonna be up regardless,
How about this? Everyone that's taking a shift, roll a d8.
I would like you to roll a perception check, Labacora.
That works.
okay.
Take a -5 penalty because you were asleep.
It's an 11.
Nope. The sun noises did not wake you up.
Okay.
So since I've got a really high perception, even though I wasn't gonna stay awake for a shift, I decided to sleep the whole thing because I took damage. Should I roll one as well?
Yes.
Disadvantage as well? Okay.
Yeah, you're disadvantaged because you're healing.
Should I roll one with, I don't know, whatever?
Sure, go ahead.
Would it be with a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, so the lower of the two, so 13.
Alright. You suddenly wake up and you find the Warforged approaching the Death's Gate guild members. You wonder what's going on and you get up to your feet. You overheard what's going on.
The lower of mine is 19.
Whoa!
Dang.
Like an animal, you sprint up to your feet and you follow closely behind Cole.
Okay, at this point, it's probably creepy. Not that my character would really notice that, as suddenly the entire party goes, "What?"
Except for me.
I would have wild shaped into ice mouse. I don't know.
Alright. You heard what's going on? I would like those
Can't
also
sleep.
participating Cole and Rasmus to roll an insight check.
Woo!
Alright. Regular insight or disadvantage or what?
Regular.
Where's my character sheet?
Would my passive insight help at all? Or
It's
have
an
any
active.
effect?
It's an active. If
Alright,
you're I'm gonna wait till Cole gets his roll down, okay?
I rolled a nat 20. I'm just trying to remember if... I'm pulling up my old character sheet, trying to see if...
Alright.
So I can't remember if my
Nat 20,
expertise is in
that means,
investigation or insight.
Yeah, that means Gore Achisa is for supporting the party. You heard him and you realize that not only Anna is kind of split, but is leaning towards supporting the party. Farron, the halfling, is really keen on shedding some blood and is really keen on beating the crap out of each of you. You can tell by the look in his eyes, Cole.
Alright, well... I'm gonna be blunt on a couple of levels, not just because my charisma's 8. Very least reason why you don't want to do this, little man. And then I wince right after saying little man, after realizing that could be considered a slur, and while my guy's got a charisma of 8, he doesn't like slurs. Sorry about that phrase if that offends you. No more biscuits and gravy if you decide to do anything untoward.
Roll an intimidation check.
$14.
Because of your size, I would also recommend you would add your strength.
Oh, wow. In that case, 18.
Okay, sir.
So, and this is the bit that, what I'm about to say, which would make the strength check make more sense.
Okay.
Your companions here, one definitely won't help you. One might not. How many of there are? There's 6,
Yes.
right? There's 4 players, 2 hirelings. Okay. Now, I will say, we will not kill you. Okay. Or at the very least, I would try to make sure that no one does. I can definitely say for myself, restrain, at the very worst, what I would do is restrain you. I would not leave you to die. I will not use you as bait for anything, etc. I will bring you back alive, if possible. I could say for the druid, that's probably true as well. I
ate a null, so...
Yeah, you're weird, which is why I put to probably. But then again, he also ate a gnoll that he killed, and he was in wild shape. So, make of that what you will. The clerics...
I'm gonna wink at that.
The clerics... Okay, so I would already know this about your character, but I don't know it as a player. Or my character would already know this about your character, but I don't know it as a player. What is your character's stance on first do no harm and all that other fun stuff?
Do you wake Lepicor up? Oh.
No, I'm asking as a player, because as a character I would already know this.
Would you?
We've already spent weeks together, and my character tries to find out everything he can about everyone he's with anyway. And this is stuff that he would have observed from...
Let me check.
Let
me check something about the characters real quick.
Yeah.
So
does your character? Would your character have given off a vibe of
the female couch, the other couch guard?
No, the player character.
She prefers to avoid violence if at all possible. She's not a fan of violence. She was not happy that she had to fight and kill in our last adventure, and she knew she had to at the time, and afterwards she was really hard on herself mentally about having to do that. And
they chose to go after children, is what my character would have told hers.
Yeah, and that's why she knew. But then she was also like, I feel like I should have tried harder to get them to just run away. It probably wouldn't have worked, but I should have tried harder. But yeah, she much prefers to avoid the violence if possible, but she knows that it is unfortunately a necessary evil.
Yeah. So, this cleric over here, along with me, would actively fight against untoward violence to you guys. Even you, sir.
He tries to put up a brave face, but you can see his lips trembling and he's probably trembling in fear, just by not only by your shared presence, but by the things that you said. All right.
Okay, I may be seeming really mean right now, but it's because I want all of us here to complete the mission and get out alive. With a little bit, and a little bit richer. Is always a bonus.
No arguments here. And he nodded.
What are you concerned about? With us? I understand some bad blood happened in the past.
Nothing right now.
Okay.
Everybody knows about it now. I believe we're good. Is that right, guys? The orc and the elf nodded. Right.
Alright. You can talk to me if you need to. I may be blunt, but I try to be a good listener.
Well, that is good to know. Right. So you went back to your went back to your camps and sleep for the night. Do you prepare new spells, Lepicora and apparatus, or are you good?
Oh, I prepare spells too. One check.
Oh yeah.
And infusions.
I'm not gonna change any of mine out right now.
Can you do infusions? Or let me look at how infusions work real quick, because I don't know if you saw the item that I found that after the last session that turns out to be really freaking useful.
I'm gonna look up the infusions and see if they can change them at each level or after each rest.
I'm gonna changing Tangle to absorb elements.
No, it's only when you gain a level in this class. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but you prepare 2 infusions.
Yeah,
he knows 4.
Yeah.
He can prepare 2.
Yes.
No,
I'm
right. talking about the.
So, do you wanna?
Where's the bit with the crafting magical items? Bit.
Do you want to infuse anything in particular, apparatus?
Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
You have enhanced defense. So
yeah, who's got the lowest armor class?
I believe Rasmus does.
However, Rasmus generally fights in wild shape, and unless you're going to put a dog collar on him.
Cole, what about you? Do you want the enhanced defense?
I'd appreciate it, but he's the artificer. He gets to choose.
I can use it on him.
All right.
Okay.
He lays a hand on your shoulder, and you find suddenly your armor started glowing, like finding yourself with glowing runes and sutures all over your armor. And for a second, it was there, and then 1 second later, it's gone. And you
have to teach me that, which is a little foreshadowing for my subclass.
So your armor class, for as long as the artificer likes, is now 17. You have another infusion to prepare. What would you like to do? You have Mind Sharpener, which basically makes it easier to concentrate. Basically, whenever the creature fails a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on the spell, it can use its reaction to succeed instead. You also have a bag of holding and an alchemy jug. I recommend the alchemy jug full of acid.
That's if we find another one of these. I'd like to make a nature check to see how common those. I keep on forgetting what that thing's called.
Remorse.
I'm changing Entangle to absorb elements.
Alright, go ahead.
Oops.
So you can hit me with acid, and I can hit them with acid.
Oh, 2 can play that game, eh?
Okay. Yes, you look cute, but I also know that if I pet you, you'll claw me again. Actually, the first time I went to pet my cat, he tore open my wrist.
Oof.
Out.
His previous owner was abusive. Or the owner previous to his previous owner. Yeah, I've gotten dirty looks in the bathroom, and even one guy tried to speak up, because it looks like a blind kid who doesn't know what he's doing trying to cut himself on the wrist. And one guy actually had to speak, and I'm like, first of all, this is the men's room, shut up. It's like, this is for my cat. These aren't self-cutting. They'd be in different spots. I mean, for starters, if I wanted to kill myself, it would be in the middle, not the sides of my wrist. You twat.
I think every scar on my body, except for one, is from a cat in some way.
Cats. Most of mine are cats. Oh, Connor here's got some nasty scars. He's got a scar that's like
Yeah.
40 light years long. Not really. About 10 inches long along his shoulder blade, and at one point it gets over half an inch wide from a cat.
Right.
He's got dozens on his scalp. Yeah, he is still on record for the state of Utah for the worst house cat attack.
Yep. Right.
When we took him into the emergency room, they thought he was attacked by a mountain lion.
Oh yeah. Is
Or
everybody
bobcat.
ready to move out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that the wrong residence over it and everybody's healed, you move past the door, and you've been trudging up a spiraling stairwell, and yes, you got the 3 that stayed with you, so you got a total of 9.
You got the 3 what?
You had the 3 dead state survivors. So,
Oh, desk. Okay.
so they're
Safety in numbers.
Yep. You've been
I
trudging
hope
up.
we don't find anything up there.
Oh, you expect more fights.
Yeah.
Come on, it's D&D.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if we do, I have Thunderwave prepared to push them off.
Also, I assume I just remembered. I never collected any of my crossbow bolts, but considering this thing spews hot stuff when you shoot it, I'm going to assume that both of them got destroyed.
I'll say that
Probably
you got them
melted.
on the way in.
No, I mean, if this thing causes damage to anyone who just hits it, then me shooting it, the bolts would have taken the damage, and they're gone.
Alright.
I just remembered that.
Alright. You've been
I'm not used to playing characters with countable ammunition.
You've been trudging out a spiraling stairwell for some time, perhaps rising a few hundred feet from the entrance, when the flight of stairs terminates at a set of double doors, made completely of ice, just like everything else in the spire. Edged into the center where the doors meet, is one large room about the size of a person's palm. By the way, what's...
Wait, a large rune. I thought, large rune the size of a person's paw? What?
Oh, yeah, what's everybody's
Room?
passive perception?
Rune?
14.
Oh, passive?
Also 14.
Yeah, passive perception.
Yeah, 14.
Apparatus?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Passive perception?
yeah, what's your passive perception?
13.
13. You can hear, like, the howling of the wind just outside the doors. And you have a feeling that if you open the door, you will be exposed to the elements once more.
Okay, I'm going to search the area, if that's okay.
Does anybody speak Dwarvish?
I considered it.
Dang it, no.
Wait, no, I do! That's right, I do. It was
Well,
Gnomish that I considered.
Roll a history check.
Sweet. 19.
Alright. You recognize what, is written in Dwarvish, and the word, and it means, and what's written on the road means melt. And
Mount?
melt.
Is it what you said?
Melt.
What?
No.
Melt.
Melt. Do you touch the rune?
The door... Okay, so... Are the doors made of ice, too?
Yes.
I'm gonna do investigate. Apparatus, could you come here with me and assist? Because you've got arcane training.
Of course.
Roll with
Yeah,
advantage
assist.
because apparatus is assisting you.
Alright. 26 to investigate.
I'm gonna say that will also count as Arcana just by the nature of this situation. Yeah, you remember you remember reading somewhere you and apparatus just like exchange some Tibetan knowledge that yes, touching it will cause the door to melt, creating an entrance, but only temporary. You have to touch it again to make it melt again.
Alright. How far away is the rune from the door?
It is on the door.
Oh, it's directly on the door.
Yes.
Is there any way to tell if there's an equivalent rune on the opposite side?
You take a look inside, and it seems to be like I said, Seems to be that it just goes back outside as far as you know.
No, basically, what if it melts it just temporarily? Will we be able to get back in?
Yes.
Can I tell that from this side? Oh, okay. I can't. Okay.
Yeah. You could just get back inside. Kind of like, some of the doors, like the dungeons in The Legends of Zelda.
Okay.
Right.
Alrighty.
Are you ready to touch it?
Okay, so we can. Wind's howling outside. Everyone got their, get ready for wind. Alright. Who wants to hold it? If anyone in particular wants to press the rune, be my guest, otherwise I will.
I mean, I could make something to do it with the whole... I forgot what the name was for the using a wild shape to make a familiar.
The rune is on the door, you said, right?
Yes, the rune's on the door. Press it, and presto, it's open.
Yeah, so then the rune would just be floating there at that point. I guess it's... So is it like the open... The door glyphs on from Mass Effect, basically?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Right, you touch it, at your touch, the rune glows red, as if made of iron heated in a forge. Suddenly, the double doors before you melted to the ground, and just as suddenly, the howling haze of the blizzard blasts you in the face. Squinting through the flurry of snow, you can see a wide, flat ledge extending from the door and curving around the side of the spire toward your right. And around the corner, you see another door leaning back inside the spire. But upon a closer look, it doesn't seem like there's a rune on it. What's everybody's...
It does or doesn't?
Doesn't. What's everybody's passive... Would you like to make a perception roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I keep a little familiar buddy inside to open the door first whenever we need back in.
Well, that's
Just
an
in case.
11.
Yeah, we should be able to come in from the outside anyway, but
There's
better safe than sorry, I guess.
There's something...
But so you...
Oh, you rolled
sorry.
a 19? Give me a
Yeah,
second.
I rolled a 19. I think she did too.
Oh yeah, I also got a 19.
Woo!
Nice.
I rolled high, and the cleric also did! Yay!
No, it's good that you guys are rolling high because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh!
Ah!
Apparatus, you seem to be more distracted by the howling winds, just like... Huh.
And
you seem
I
more
can't-
and you seem...
It seems like there's snow outside.
And you got a bit of a vertigo just by looking down the ledge. Ugh.
Raz is just looking off into distance, thinking to himself, "Man, I should get a boat."
You should get a what?
A boat.
A boat. He's sipping tea. I should get a boat.
Alright. Cool. There's you realize there's something odd about that door. And it seems like there's actually something covering the door. It seems to...
Alright, I'm gonna pull out a rope, tie it around myself, have everyone hold on to the rope, to the other end of the rope. I'm going to investigate. If I scream, no matter how high-pitched it is, I'm still manly, but I want you to pull me back in.
Alright, you approach the door cautiously and...
And I'm going to do investigation as I'm slowly going up there, basically. Making sure that there's nothing around here, because...
Roll an investigation check.
Nat 20 for a total of 28!
There is something on the door, and it looks dangerous. You should get back.
Does it look like a creature?
It looks like a creature, yes.
Okay.
It looks...
May I do an, nature or arcana? Doesn't
Arcana.
matter, it'd be the same roll.
Make a roll either way.
Ah, damn it, I just... Okay.
Did gravity take your dice?
not only take my die, not only did it take the D20, but in trying to catch it, I knocked aside the D100, well, the 2D10 that I'm using to track my bolts. Okay, so I get 18.
It's an ooze.
Or-
It's an ooze. It's an ooze.
It's a frost ooze.
Snowflake ooze.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, that means you see like
Evil
just, like,
Jello.
yeah, shit just like seems to like quickly fall to the ground as it takes shape, for lack of a better word. And I would like everybody to roll initiative because combat time.
All right.
Drop the rope.
Oh, mother hell!
I got another dirty 20 for initiative.
Here's another die for the dice jail.
7. Hey, at least all your crap rolls are for initiative.
So
That-
far, here's hoping it stays that way.
So far, that
Right.
that they're safe for you. And you said they're a snowflake ooze.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna
so we
copy and
just
paste
make
the
fun of it
music
till it goes
here,
away.
so give me a second. All right.
Okay.
All right. I will also be rolling initiative for the hirelings. And yes, the Gaston Guild are technically hirelings.
Let's see.
We're not paying them.
I said technically. Technically.
So, snowflake ooze. They're partially air. They go after who's warmest,
Yeah, luckily that's
and
not
they
the Warforged.
and they emit intense cold.
Lucky for you, apparatus, you're not the warmest.
It also might
Oh,
not
no.
be me because of my condition.
I'm a large.
Oh,
Being.
okay. This is gonna be great. The
Also, they
rolled a natural
split.
20. Calamity Jones rolled a natural 20, so that means a natural 22.
good.
Sweet.
Ah, dang.
Right. Huh. The other cleric had a pretty good roll, 14.
Glad she did, because I
Please
didn't.
tell me she's got flame strike.
Okay, so what'd you roll for initiative?
That, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 1, so it makes it a 2.
Alright.
Yep.
Farron,
It's a
dirty 20.
it's an organic snow globe, which is basically what this thing is.
Yep. It is equivalent of a snow club, just like jiggles around with like flakes of snow, like clashing inside.
I am not finding the stats for this thing.
It's actually in the mantra that I'm using, so don't worry.
Yeah, like I can find the lore for it, which is good enough for me as a character.
Yep. All right. Right.
Yeah, you don't need the stats.
He has a point there. So Rasmus, what'd you roll?
No, as a player, I'm curious because I've never heard of this thing.
I
Right.
rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I would like you to roll again. You know, in case I'm gonna roll again for the halfling.
If anyone wants a good picture of it.
Well, with the roll again, would that be with the Dex mod?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Basically, you've tied with someone else. We're seeing which one goes first.
Alright, well, that would be a 21.
All right.
Oh, I think we need new music.
What? Why?
Oh, you did play. You did put it. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't hear the thing go boop boop for new music or new. Also, there's a way to have Discord straight up play it, but I'd have to ask Didymus on how to do that because that's usually one doing that.
It's for music. YouTube music. Sorry. So, it does for Solidify, Soundify, whatever.
Okay.
But I'm not sure for YouTube music. So anyway. Okay, so Cole, what do you roll?
17.
17. Apparatus?
I rolled a 15 plus 2, that's 17.
Alright, you and I re-roll again real quick. 6.
17.
Okay, so you go before I do.
Alright. Everybody, the combat has started, so Calamity goes first, and I need to check the thing's weaknesses, if it has any. Yeah, it does. So she's going to fire to cast Firebolt with her wand.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it misses as she whips out her wand, fires it, and the firebolt just whoosh, just barely misses as the ooze just forms forms a little bit to avoid the firebolt. She curses to herself. Dag nabbit. Well, at least it must be high news somewhere.
Flies away in the Thanos copter.
Yeah. Earlier she says, well, must be high noon somewhere in the world.
I knew.
Right. That answers.
Cowboys and witches are just the same thing, but on opposite ends of the 24-hour cycle.
High noon and low noon.
We got moonshine.
Yeah. Farron goes next. And he aims and he cocks his crossbow, aims, and fires. Also misses. It's just the arrow just simply lands into the snow near it. And answers turn, and no, Rasmus is up. No, I'm sorry. Rasmus, you're up.
How far is the edge off this thing from it?
Let me check. I am gonna say it's not too close to the edge. Not too far, not too close, so you might have a little bit of pushing to do if that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, then I'll get on one side of it and use Thunder Wave on it.
Alright. What do I need to do for Thunder Wave?
A con save of 14.
Alright, give me a second. Con save of 14.
Yep.
Alright, doesn't have any saving throw. Unfortunately, it managed to root itself into the ground actually roll a Constitution saving throw because you're back out in the cold, and yeah, it's cold.
All right, Constitution, that's 17.
Yep, you made it. Just like before, you're able to ignore the cold and the winds as you cast your spell.
And I still do 1d8 damage to it.
Alright, 1d8 damage. Roll d8 then. Do you need to add anything to it?
No, but it's thunder damage in case that means anything.
Alright, so how many points?
That's 6 points of
Still,
thunder damage.
Bits and pieces of it, just because your thunder wave, you might get a few pieces off of it. So 6 points of damage, you say?
Yeah, 6 points of thunder damage. And if there's any unsecured objects, like tiny things, they're pushed 10 feet away from me too.
Alright.
And a boom that's audible out to 300 feet in case that draws any attention.
Somewhere out there, you created an avalanche.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I hope there's no snow above us to avalanche down on us.
And what's almost as loud as me going, ow! Fuck! My ears!
Alright, that'll be your turn. It's not the halfling's turn.
I'll use a bonus action to wild shape into something.
Alright, what are you gonna wild shape into?
Because why not?
I'll wild shape into...
An ice spider that won't get blown away by anything.
Yeah, an ice spider, that's what I was gonna say.
Alright, how many hit points does an ice spider have at your level?
Well, it's gonna have 26 no matter what.
Oh, really? I thought it was based on the base creatures. I don't know Druid very well.
No, stats of it.
Alright.
Except for the smarty stats.
Alright.
I don't know why Ice Spider came to my mind first, by the way. Just I'm scared.
Because I'll be able to climb and run away.
And web it too.
Skitter.
So you suddenly grow out like additional limbs as you turn into a large icy spider.
I am very glad my character is in front and not seeing that.
I'm glad I'm not playing my character that's deathly afraid of spiders.
Hey, no, you're seeing it. I'm right beside the thing. I had to get within 10 feet to push it.
You and I are going to talk about the nightmares you're giving me. You go from friendly neighborhood giant to nightmare fuel in the space of a bonus action.
That skill.
Alright, yeah, no, that's my turn now.
Alright. That will be the halfling's turn as he cock his hand crossbow, puts a bolt in it, aims, and fires. Misses. As the bolt just whoo, and then just lands into the snow near it, just inches away.
Maybe we should stop firing crossbows in a blizzard.
The halfling looks at you, flips you off. That'll be his turn.
If that's all you got, then that's fine.
Gore's up. He yells and then just charges in with his battle axe. Leaps up in the air and attacks.
Don't use an axe.
He didn't listen because he has an intelligence of 9, and thus he knows what he's doing. If nobody gets the reference, that's...
I know it's a critical role thing.
Also, no wait. I was wrong.
Remember, they've got a 20% miss chance.
No, I was wrong. Okay. The crossbow bolt hits. I must have miscalculated its Alright, so I really am sorry, guys. I kind of screwed up.
Oh my God. I'm looking at the ice spider, and out of the corner of my eye, I flipped armor class and hit points, and armor class of 26. What the fuck?
Oh, and the firebolt also hits for D10 plus intelligence, right?
Yeah. I'd assume it's susceptible to. Oh no, I'm pretty sure this is susceptible to fire.
Yeah, it is.
It's canceled out, but we're also in a manifest zone of frost. So
good news. It's vulnerable. Good news.
Yeah, but we're also in a manifest zone of frost, which is going to bring that fire down. Honestly, I'd say it cancels out, but
good point. Would you like to note the number of hit points that's at, just so we can get a joke out of the way?
Sure.
69.
Nice.
Ha 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 ha.
Let's all have a quick immature moment.
69 and it's a news. We've all seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Yada yada.
Thankfully, I'm gonna recommend say the fireball managed to hit it, and inside its body it boils for a brief moment before it forms itself. And the bolt managed to land inside before it just slowly sinks in. And the half orc who didn't listen to you, Cole, because he knows what he's doing, decides to have a go at it because why not? Oh, good news! Thankfully, lucky for him. Give me a second. Oh. Yeah, it's versatile, so he's gonna use it with both hands. Oh, it's a critical hit! Holy shit!
Oh yeah!
It's an adamantite battle axe, by the way. If If you notice how green his battle axe is.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. 16 points of damage as like he manages to like take a chunk out of that like splits it, not really split, but gets a good a gash out of that ooze. For 6.
Does it split?
Nope.
Like I said, I don't have the stats. It just says that it splits.
Nope.
The lore stuff on it.
It doesn't.
Okay, good.
And that ends his turn. I believe Apparatus is up.
Yes.
You have Firebolt up and ready, but on the other hand, Manifest Zone.
Let's see.
Sorry, what? I'm turning down the volume for you. Alright, Apparatus, what do you do?
Oh man. I'm actually having a hard time deciding what to do.
Firebolt is a safe option.
Anything that kills it is always good.
Not if it splits it into more of them.
I said kills it, not splits it.
True, yeah, sir. Also, too much risk and rain, where when you kill the ooze, it's now 2 of them.
Alright, Apparatus, what do you do?
I was unsure about that.
What?
Might as well.
Firebolt?
If
Alright,
it works, it works.
roll your attack.
It's an attack roll with intelligence modifier
Yeah, attack.
and
Yeah.
proficiency.
Oh, by the way, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution shave?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Or we can retroactively. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was about. You went with the alchemical bag, not the.
I'm sorry, I couldn't catch you. You kind of cut off on my end.
Oh.
Oh no! I cut off myself. I stopped mid sentence.
No,
I forgot that. Oh, sorry.
Alright, make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution shave, got it.
Oh
That does-
no. That doesn't sound good.
8.
Nope. As you cast your spell, it seems a little hard to like concentrate because of all the howling wind. And as you cast the firebolt out of your hand, it just like dissipates into the air. The instant that it comes out. If you have a more organic face, you will make.
How did Joe Cat describe that?
How did who?
On the Crap Guide to D&D Wizard, he used a term for like I'm gonna go look that up real quick. Let me know when your turn's done. By the way,
Is there anything you want to do, Apparatus?
No, I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay then. And you just like grumble to yourself in embarrassment. You're apparently still distracted by the sheer horizon, and you still think you want to make a boat. You want to buy a boat or something. I'm sorry. It just that just seems funny. I'm sorry.
Hey, just because he's a robot doesn't mean he doesn't have dreams.
You explicitly don't have dreams, don't you?
Well,
Which, in Eberron, that's something that is important. Mainly because, there's dream psychic crap.
all right. So Cole, I believe you're up.
And speaking of embarrassment, guess who forgot to get himself a bludgeoning weapon?
Thankfully, slashing and piercing weapons do the trick.
Slashing can cause it to split.
Nope, not this one.
Not this one?
Nope. Thankfully, no. Going by what Gore did and what Gore and Farron did, Piercing. Looks like piercing and slashing damage. Doesn't seem to split it.
All right.
After all.
All right. I'm gonna burn my blood.
You have cold, not fire.
I thought you let me switch it in between adventures.
All right. Yeah. Sure. You burn your
All
blood
right.
as you let
And
the
I
blood.
do not do D20 points of damage to myself. I do D4.
As you
And
let
take
the
4
blood
points of damage.
let the blood as it flows into your sword, and suddenly it bursts into flames. You raise it up, flashing a grin on your face. It's now time.
And then I attack it.
All right. Right. How much? So what do you roll?
17.
All right. You manage to get a good cut in. Dig in your blade, and as you see the fires melt the snow in the ooze.
Okay.
Make your attack. Make your roll. Make your damage. I'm sorry. Make your damage. So
16.
nice. Yeah. All right. Okay. 30. All right. Would that be your turn?
And if this dies before I attack it again, I'm going to be annoyed because that'll mean that I've done more damage to myself with this with my blood right then.
Yeah. All right. So Labracor's friend is up, and she is going to cast guidance on you, Apparatus. Guidance is guidance.
You get an extra D4 to. Let's see, I have it right here.
Yeah, she approaches you, and she approaches Apparatus. She mutters a word, and you feel yourself. Yeah, you've been you got something helping you with anything that you have in mind. Whenever you make a ability check,
Clark Inspire.
yeah, whenever you make a one ability check of your choice, you can roll a D4 before or after making the ability check. After that, the spell then ends, and she makes her turn, and that's her turn. The Elven Mage Aina is up, and she is going to cast
Fireball. No.
Burning Hands. Burning Hands. She holds her thumbs with thumbs touching and fingers spread, and then she flames shooting out from her fingertips. Although she's going to hit the unfortunately she's also going to hit you and Rasmus, Cole and Rasmus as well as the ooze.
All right.
Make a dexterity saving throw, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trained in.
I'm a spider, so I'm good at dex.
Is the ice spider vulnerable to fire by any chance?
No.
I don't think so. Yeah. No. They just have resistance called.
All right.
I got a 21.
All right. I'm gonna check. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay.
Spells?
Alright, so spells. 10, 12.
I got a 16.
Yeah, the fire bats over you and the ooze, melting even further of it. Unfortunately, what'd you get, Rasmus?
A 16.
Arcanal dysfunction was the term I was looking for earlier.
Yeah, the arcane fire basking over you, and as I swear, the tip of your head is blackening.
Mom, biscuit. What do you mean the tips of my head are blackening? It is black.
Blackening even further, like charcoal black, and as well as your tailcoat. And as for you, the spirits was like, yeah, there are minor screams as the flames reach you. So take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that lowered at all by the plane, or is that already lowered?
That's already lowered because
Okay.
you succeed on your dex saving throw.
Well, no, I'm talking about the manifest zone. We don't have a weakness to fire, so it's not canceling out. There's nothing to cancel out. There's just the
You should be
we can
good.
fire.
And that ends her turn. The ooze is up and it's like sludge just like past you, Cole, and goes.
Well,
for-
since we just got kind of hit by a fire spell, I guess that would make Rasmus and I the most, the highest body temperature
and
things.
goes for because technically she lets out some fire, so therefore she's the warmest. And besides, Cole
Alright.
is a bitch.
Reaction. Gonna do reaction to attack of opportunity.
Go ahead and make
we
an attack
both
roll.
get that. Yeah, I'll attack of opportunity it too with my bite.
17.
You hit it as the sludge past you. You make a quick swipe with your sword. Roll damage.
Would the special stuff for my bite happen too?
What special stuff?
It would have to make a con save.
All right,
or
I'll
be
make.
poisoned.
Or
I got a
Yeah,
21
it's
to hit.
poisoned. Yeah,
Are
somehow.
oozes susceptible to poison?
Yeah, they seem to be no. Okay, it's immune to poison. As you take a bite out of it, ignore it. You don't see much. It doesn't seem to react to your bite.
And
Does it
it'll
taste like
still
ice cream?
It'll still take 1d8
All right, roll d8
because I
then.
rolled the.
Roll d8 points of damage or
D8 plus 3.
Yeah, d8 plus 3, so that would be 10.
all right. How much did you roll, Nicholas? Cole.
Math is hard sometimes. Also 10.
All right.
But at least now I've done as much damage to it with my blood right that I've done to myself.
Yeah. The elevating causes more damage to you than your blood right. Alright, and it makes it the way towards Aina and attacks her, slams its body on her. Constricts itself around her, and
Now I've seen the pentagon.
oh, okay. It hits her for 3 points of damage plus.
Oh, that's a death sentence to a mage.
Yep. Yep. She takes 3, 8, 16 points of damage. She's
She's dying hard. Well, it's a good thing we had a cleric get a 2 on initiative.
yeah, she's out but not dead. And she's like slowly devouring her body.
Well, sucking the heat.
Sucking the heat out of her, yeah. Sucking the heat life out. Yeah, heat.
They literally feed on heat.
Yeah, and that pretty much ends its turn. Labakura, what are you gonna do now?
Okay.
She might be dead, and she's gonna get colder by the second.
Yeah. Fuck. I am going to run over to her, and can I actually get hands on her? Can I actually get hands on her?
Make an athletics
Or is she-
check.
Or is she
Acrobatics.
completely
Make an
covered?
make an athletics check.
Fuck. Where is it? I can't even alphabetical order today. That's a 6.
So it gets an attack of opportunity on you, and then
Oh, I forgot to add that that you take D4 points of damage to Cole and Rancis for 3 points of damage.
wait for hitting it.
No, for you being close to it.
Oh, well, in that case, okay, yeah. So I'm down 17 hit points. I'm hurting.
Oh wait, I
Wait,
take
how many hit
half.
points do you have now? I thought you had 13 hit points.
Me?
Yeah, you said 17. I thought you had 26, so you're at 9. Oh shit!
Wait, what?
I'm hurting.
Yeah,
Right.
I have 26 HP,
And you're at 17.
so that was all right. But I have damage resistance to cold right now.
Yeah, so you take, what was it? You said 3 points of damage?
3 points
So
damage. I'm gonna run it down to 1 and say you're at 19.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so my acrobatic check was 6. So I take it I can't get hands on.
No, you struggle, but it's good. Yeah, you struggle to get her out, but you feel her body becoming colder and colder as the ooze's grip remains firm.
Okay, then if I can't.
That's an action. I take it.
Well, I was trying to. I have to be able to touch her to cast. I can't word point. Cure wounds, which is what I was going to try to do.
basically,
But-
you were trying to avoid an attack of opportunity, is what the
Nice.
acrobatics check was. So you can still touch.
Yeah, you can still. Yeah. Basically, it takes a reaction to attack you. So
Yeah,
And
just
misses.
climb on in there.
yeah.
You know what? Yeah,
And-
I'm willing to do that.
All right, it misses.
Okay, sweet. Then I'm gonna cast. Golly bum! I've got entirely too many different sheets of spell cards here. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
All right.
Let's see.
You see that her body is covered in like little. What are the physical symptoms of frostbite?
Let's see.
Well, frost, for starters.
Yeah.
In this
And a
case.
little bit of bite.
She's gonna get 11 hit points back. Physical symptoms of frostbite, you'd be seeing discoloration.
Yeah,
you'd
her skin is slightly and you see the color returning to her skin. She opens her eyes wide open and she lets out a gasp. She's right now she's considered prone.
And
Okay.
grappled, probably.
Yeah,
But
you got her out.
at least she's at 11 hit points. Okie dokie. Let's see. That's gonna be my turn.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
Any chance for bonus action for healing word?
You can't cast 2 leveled spells.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can
Sorry.
probably heal you.
Hopefully next time.
All right. Calamity is next, and seeing how that turns out, she casts a firebolt again. And this time it hit. And again, it hits. And it's like, yes, nailed it. Aha, nailed it. Bullseye. Yeah, as the bolt of fire whips towards the snow ooze, and takes about 7 points damage. As more and more bits of the snow just like flakes off of it. It seems to be down to its last legs. And that ends her turn. Grassmith, I
Yay.
believe that... no, Farron is up. With loads.
Wait, really?
Yeah. No, Grassmith, you're up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No,
Bonus-
wait. And suddenly, you see like 2 icy bat-like things diving in. 3 bat-like things diving in.
hell.
Hungry for blood.
Damn, I already used my reaction.
Nuggets.
I'm just
So is
picturing. Has anyone seen what's it called? Helsing Abridged, not Helsing Ultimate Abridged. Helsing Abridged.
No, I haven't seen that one. I
Oh,
think
one
I
from
guess
Roll
I need to look
Dirty
it up.
20.
The scene that where after Father Alexander decapitates Alucard, and then Alucard reforms in a swarm of bats. in the Helsing Bridge. Again, not the funnier one, which is Helsing Ultimate. Anderson goes down while all the bats are going around him, screaming the code phrase that brings him back, or with Alucard screaming the code phrase that brings back to life. And he's like, "Oh shit!" or, "Oh hell, the new code." So that's just these two ice bat things.
All right, Rasmus, you're up. You see 3 ice methods like flying down and ready to take the heat out of you.
Oh, they're methods.
Methods, ice methods.
Well, I'm gonna drop the wild shape with a bonus action and cast Cure Wounds on Cole.
Thank you.
So 1d8 plus 4. That's you get 12 HP back.
Woo! That's when you find out I'm not a vampire.
You're here.
As much as I probably kind of look like one.
All right, you're
Back
back.
up to
You're
21,
back
thank
to 21 hit points, right?
Yep.
You see. You feel your your color as much as there's color on your skin return back to your body, to your skin.
All right, now go kill them.
And then as the Warforged cleric now have to settle a wager. No. That was actually an interference.
I believe no. It's Gore's turn. As he looks up at the with a smile on his face, read it, and attacks one of the ice methods, and hits it with his battle axe. Oh, and by the way, it's a critical hit again.
Oh yeah!
Yay!
Wait,
what about
22
the
hit
halfling?
points and takes it down.
Halfling shot and missed.
No, you're right.
Oh wait, no, yeah, that's
missed.
right. Yeah, you
missed,
interrupted.
Yeah, Coxix aims and miss. Okay, and takes out one of the ice methods in one hit, split it in two as this like blue-like substance just like as the remains of its body just like falls down to the ground. Thump, thump.
Please tell me that I'm not within 5 feet of it.
You're not. No.
Okay, good. I mean, obviously, Mr. Let me ask you a question has to make a save, but...
No. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he didn't read the memo that methods can explode. And... let me see,
Good thing it's slashing damage and not cold damage.
yeah, he makes it out of the burst of ice flakes and takes 4 points of damage. And it's like little bits of ice just like sticks out of his body. I'll live. I've been through worse. And that is it's his turn. Apparatus, you're up.
Hello?
Apparatus?
Sorry about that. I accidentally unplugged my mic.
I hate when I do that.
Not helpful.
Yeah. Alright, Apparatus, you're up.
Anyway, okay, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Which one? At what?
The closest one.
The Snowflake Ooze?
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Let's see. I rolled... Let's see here, doing math in my head now. Modified 18.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll your damage.
Let's see, okay, hold on. Oh,
And
oh shoot. Okay, let's see, what is it? Oh, dang it. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
D10 plus 4. Do you
Okay,
do you happen to have the War Mage wand, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have given it to him. Because he's the only arcane caster in the group, right? Besides the wand slinger. But
your spell attack roll, so yeah, you still make the
So
roll. It adds a +1 to your spell attack roll. So you whip out your wand, you aim it, and you hit it. Let's see how much damage you do.
Oh wait, quick question actually.
Yes.
Does the So I would have been talking with the other group, asking who's missing, who's confirmed dead, and if they fought the evil snake thing of doom. And if anyone got eaten by it.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the one theirs.
Yes. Yes, but they thought they lost it, and they didn't really think much of it. And
all right. I mean, I'm still gonna give it to him because, I'm practical over sentimental, but I think it'd be nice to ask any
now they want to mind.
family members of the deceased if they'd like the wand afterwards. I'd just like to add that in there real quick for role-playing purposes.
Well, he does have name family, so it's yours.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, he hit the thing.
Apparatus, what do you roll?
I rolled an 11.
How do you want to do this?
I guess
Basically, think Mortal Kombat. How would you finish it with your method attack? That is a firebolt.
Shoot. I guess I just I raise both my hands and just hold them together and just fire it like a Kamehameha.
Yeah. You focus your power onto this wand. As you build up the power through this wand.
A fiery bolt.
And you aim it, and suddenly a great burst of fire just went forth from your wand and let it right at the ooze, and suddenly the ooze just exploding into a bunch of water.
Uh-oh. Get the mage inside.
Don't worry, the mage is fine. She's
Water, steam, and
She's just
Gross.
probably hypothermic.
she's just frozen as hell.
hypothermic means you could still cast.
Yeah,
Come on,
she
wiggle
probably
those
has
fingers.
Disadvantage because, yeah.
Is she using an arcane focus?
Let me check.
Because if she is, there's no need to make somatic or material components.
She only has a dagger to her name. No, she has a wand. I was mistaken. She has a wand that looks like it's made out of ebony. Alright, will that be your turn, Apparatus?
Yes, it will be.
Alright. Cole, you're up. You see two more ice methods, floating just above you. What do you do?
I'm gonna reposition myself so that ice methods are not between me and the squishy members of the party.
Okay, so you're going to put yourself in... So, what do you mean?
Whether it's a 5-foot step or whatever, I am making a movement to put myself between the methods and the rest of the party.
Alright, so now you're between the two methods and the rest of the party. You can only make one attack against one of them.
Yeah. I'll go with whichever one isn't close to another part, close to
Right. Make your attack.
druid or barbarian
Right. Make your attack.
or fighter, whatever. Okay, let's see. 20, dirty.
Alright, you land a hit. Roll your damage.
Uh, 18.
Ooh, you cut up one of its wings off. It's like screech out in pain, and like falls to the ground and tumble. It's now I would consider it prone. Let me check. Yeah.
I've played enough golf. I take a bonus action to punt it. You know, like when you go kick the ball in the hole.
I'm gonna make the
I'm kidding.
make that a bonus action because it's technically an offhand attack.
Oh! Alright. That's a nat 20.
Alright.
And then reconfirm is dirty 20. Or dirty 22.
Your dex, is that your dex save? Dirty 20?
No, that was me confirming the correct.
Awesome.
For dex save, 17.
Alright, as you try to kick it out of there, another ice wave bursts into a spectacle of ice. And now Butch has a and you take 1 point of damage. You tried to kick it out, but it
explodes and goes through my foot. Ow.
Yeah. And it's like you were really tempted to just like hop around like both your hands on your injured feet.
I'm going to really hope that we don't have Doc in the party from Red versus Blue. I don't need a back massage for my toe.
Would that be your turn then?
Well, yeah, I've done all my actions.
Alright, so let's see who's next.
I was
The cleric is next, and the cleric is next, and she's going to heal, and she's going to cast, let me check her spells. Yeah, she's going to cast...
Oh, wait. The other ice method, by the way, should make a save as well. If they're next to each other. Because it's all creatures. I mean, it's probably going to make the save, but...
Oh, sure. Yeah, it makes it too. Well, wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Good thinking, but, unfortunately, it's immune to the cold. It does nothing.
The explosion does piercing damage. Not cold.
Slashing, actually. You're right.
Slashing?
Yeah, and takes 3 points of slashing damage.
Oh, yeah, right, slashing.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm not a rules lawyer, I'm a pedant. That's not much better.
Yeah, good thinking, good thing. She's going to cast Cure Wounds on... How many hit points do you have, Rasmus?
Me? I'm full.
Alright, Cole, do you need any healing?
I'm at 20 hit points, so I'm fine.
Alright, she's going to cast Cure Wounds on Aina, and okay, I'm going to roll a d8 plus 2, right? As you see, like the rest of the color on her skin returns, and the elf just looks up in surprise. Why would you do that? Labracor's friend replies, because it's the right thing to do. And as a move action,
I answered that question last night.
And she's at full hit points, so she's good.
Yay, all 2.
And that ends her turn. Aina is up next, and she's going to cast yet again Burning Hands. And yes, you're going to be...
Can I get a reaction just to hit the deck at this point?
Sure, you're pretty much safe.
I'm already hurting on my foot. Might as well see.
Yeah, it makes a save as the burst of flames just like touches sweeps through the ice methods for... How many points does it do again? Burning Hands, 3d6. Ah, god damn it! I hate it when dice roll falls down.
I gave you my old dice pad.
4, 7, 10, 5 points of damage. And that ends our turn. The ice bear fizzes up, and it's kind of pissed at you for taking out its friend, so it's going to attack you, Cole.
Yeah, I guess I did, cut off its wing and then punt it. And then it got hit by its friend's guts, so...
It's pissed, so it's going to slash at you for... It misses, actually. It kind of... You, like, as it sweeps at you with its claws, you, like, dodge and duck. And thanks to Apparatus' invention, you seem to have a bit of an easier time, taking it. And it just, like, flies up further up in the air, so it wouldn't avoid the melee attacks. You can take a reaction attack since it's not disengaging.
Alright. Well, you...
I was nah.
Dirty 20.
Alright, you hit. Roll your damage.
Ooh, nice.
What do you roll?
18 damage.
Alright, you grab its leg and you like take a stab through its chest, finishing it off for good.
I didn't say you could leave.
Yeah, and that ends the combat.
And now it blows up in Cole's face.
Yep. Roll your dexterity save.
As I duck my head down, let the hat take the brunt of it. Because it's actually a helmet with the hat incorporated into it.
Alright, what do you roll?
17.
Alright. You got a little nicks at you, and seems like your hat just got the most of it. Take 1 point of damage.
18 hit points, that's okay with me.
I thought you were at 19.
Yeah, so oh yeah, that's right. I got dropped down to 20 now, yeah, sorry.
Alright. And that ends the this turn of combat. So let us return back to the previous you know what I mean, the Ice Cavern ambient music. So you take a moment to recollect yourself as you see the remains of your enemies around you. And you see the next door that the ooze was on, the rune etched in the center. Do you touch it and enter inside?
I'm gonna investigate around it again.
There's not much else to it, Cole.
Okay. Check on the mage.
She just like glares you. I'm fine.
Okay. Everyone still got our parts?
Yep. All 6 of my parts.
So.
Economy chase is like, yep. Still rolling.
I'm intact.
Alright. What, is anybody ready to move to the next room?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so you are free to move indoors and you ascend into the stairs unharassed. It takes a while to get to the next chamber. And again, well, yeah, I'll read this. Again, you are met with an insurmountable climb of steps. The icy clothes surrounding you in another tight, spiraling stairwell. Eventually, the stairwell swings down and descends to another set of double doors. The doors open into a wide chamber with 5 alcoves on the left and right walls. 2 alcoves on each side containing essentially lifelike statue of dwarves, sculpted entirely from ice as clear as glass. The 5th alcove, twice as light as the others, dominates the wall, opposite the stairwell's entrance to the chamber. In it stands a large 10-foot statue of frosted ice, carved in the image of a figure completely encased in full plate and helm, with dwarven proportions, but no other clue as to the statue's identity.
Yeah, I don't think I know about dwarven culture to be able to identify them by their beard pattern.
Yeah, you take a look around the room, and it's fairly bright in here. And
Gross.
although the floor, you have the floor is made of ice, it does seem to be safe enough to walk and run on safely, without like slipping and falling.
That's good.
Do you take a look around, see what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
By the way, does anyone have a strange and arcana? Apparatus.
Does anyone have what?
Cole and apparatus are trained in arcana, right?
Yes. For an arcana check, I got 22.
All right. You notice that there seems to be a bit of a connection somehow. You just kind of feel it between four of the statues and the main big one. And as soon as you approach it, suddenly the large statue comes to life and just like steps down from stand. I will I'm gonna paste the music from the. All right. All right. Give me a second. Gonna paste the music here. I would like everyone to roll initiative again.
$14.
Nice.
I got a 13 this time.
17.
All right, Rasmus.
I got a nat 20 for 22.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna roll the higher leagues.
God, in my Pathfinder campaign, the rogues initiative was so high
Calamity roll
that unless you rolled a 20, you weren't going first because she added
the other
her ridiculously dex,
yeah,
her
one
intelligence,
1 second.
and
she rolled a 17, and the rest. I'm gonna check to see if. I'm sorry for interrupting, but it's kind of important.
that's alright. It was my fault for continuing on.
Ina rolled an 11 again. Vern rolled a 7. Oof. And Gore rolled 14. As for the Guardian, for the statue Guardian, Guardian statue, you know what I mean. Sorry. It rolled a 12. And yeah, the golem just like steps forward. Alright, Rasmus, I believe you're up first.
Is it near the stairs?
I'm gonna check. No, it's not. It's opposite from where you guys stand. You just like came
Oh.
into and you step closer, and the golem just like steps forward.
Okay, so I misheard at the beginning. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Remember the Arcana check I mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a link between those statues and the golem, and you might have a feeling that if you destroy the statues, it might hurt the golem quite a bit.
Would Cole have mentioned that before the golem popped up?
Yes. After the golem. I mean,
I might not have mentioned it before, but you were doing an Arcana check with me,
No,
so
it
it would
wasn't.
have occurred to you.
that's apparatus.
Oh, you weren't?
That's apparatus.
Oh, that's right. I apologize.
Apparatus and cold. You put two and two together, as you notice. Like I said, you notice. You sense a connection between the statues and the golem.
Well, I can't say anything until it's my turn, so.
Right. Rasmus, you're up first. What do you do?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that. So, how thin is the ice under us? Like how thick?
It's
Or is it like stone?
It's like stone. Should be. You should have solid footing on it.
All right, I'm gonna. How far from the group is the golem?
I say about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 25 feet. 25 feet.
Alright, that's all I'll walk right up to it and earth trimmer.
Alright, earth tremor. What do I need to do? Do I need to roll for anything?
Yeah, you need a dex of 14 save.
Nope, it failed. Yeah, well, yep, it failed.
Alright, so it'll take 1d6 damage and be knocked prone.
Yeah, I feel the entire room just like quakes, and even for its size, it seems to have difficult falling down, and it just like slips down and is now prone on the ground.
How many avalanches are we going to cause today?
One too many.
Well, my d6 loves me because that's 6 bludgeoning damage, and I think within 5 feet of it, it becomes difficult.
Yep. Okay. Is there anything else you need to
Oh
do?
wait, no, it's all the 10 feet. Yeah, I'll also bonus action wild
Alright.
into a. I'll wild shape into a young winter wolf.
Alright. How many hit points does this thing have?
37.
37. Okay.
And it's a large beast.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Would that be your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, Calamity is up, and see that, and it decides to, like, uses, her wand to cast, Firebolt again. She loves that spell, and, yeah.
And
it
it's
hits.
prone, so doesn't that mean advantage too?
Not against ranged attacks.
Oh, dang.
And
Prone
she does,
actually,
does,
ranged attacks get disadvantage.
wait, what?
Ranged attacks get disadvantage against prone.
Disadvantage? Like, really? I need to check. No, you'll have disadvantage. It has disadvantage on attack rolls, and an attack roll against you has disadvantage at the attack. Okay, so otherwise,
Because like you go prone when getting shot at, but melee get hit
alright,
easier.
never mind. You're right. It still hits for about 2 points of damage. I need to check. Firebolt. Yeah, it takes 2 points of damage as the firebolt just like takes a chunk out of its body. And for a second, it's like it doesn't seem to like fire very much.
It doesn't. What?
It doesn't like fire very much. And now it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until at the end of its next turn.
So wait, when you say this thing is a statue, is it an ice statue or is it a
Ice Golem.
stone one? Okay.
It hates fire so much. Alright, and that would be Calamity's turn. Let's see who's next. Oh! By the way, Cole, I need you to roll your initiative again. Because both the other cleric and you have rolled 17.
Alright. 18.
Alright, so, you go first. What do you do? Yeah, like I said, the statues have a connection to the ice golem. If you break it down, if you break each of them down, you would do devastating damage to it.
Problem. I'm gonna first shout out stand down in Dwarvish.
Nothing.
Okay.
And
And then shout out attack the sculptures. As I once again boil my blood. And then go attack the nearest
didn't
one.
heed your commands. Even though that it understands what you're saying, it doesn't heed your command.
Yeah, so it didn't heed the stand down, and then I tell the rest of the party
Okay.
in common, attack the small sculptures, and then smack the nearest one.
All right. So, make an attack roll against which statue are you going to attack?
Whichever one, basically, I was closest to at the time.
All right.
And if it's a tie between the two, then whichever one puts me closer to the golem.
It is a tie between the two, so go whichever. Make an attack roll.
Alright. Damn, I just needed one more. 26.
Alright. You managed to whack against the statue with your sword. Roll your damage.
Uh, 19 damage.
You may with one swing of your sword, you break it down, causing devastating damage to the golem. It takes 25 points of damage. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Let's see who... Yeah. Faltowski, heeding your advice, let me check. Oh. Oh, she doesn't have guidance. I'm sorry, but she does have Sacred Flame. She's going to use cast Sacred Flame on one of the other statues. Oh, whoops. And she's going to cast Sacred Flame on the other statue. She misses a statue with Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame is a saving throw.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Okay, so
But it has to be a creature, I believe.
on a creature. Yeah. Okay.
Aside
You're
of being a cantrip.
okay. Oh, she has on her face. So you know what? She's gonna cast Sacred Flame on the ice golem because she's going to punch a statue. Going to punch a statue or cast Sacred Flame on an enemy. She's going to pick the enemy. So I'm sorry. So I'm going to roll for a dex save. Natural 20. He rolled a natural 20.
Damn.
And it seems to despite being prone, it seems to wait. Does it take? Doesn't. Oh. Okay. Didn't make it. I forgot that it has the
should
first
have
fire.
disadvantage.
Yeah. So, as it seems like all this bright flame just like breathing on the thing.
Flame like radiance.
And takes 8 points of damage.
Sweet.
Hey, Lamakora, what do you want to say to her?
I'm gonna talk. Good job, dear. Keep it up.
She nods. She nods back. And that will be her turn. Oh, apparatus. I forgot to. Since you and Gora share the same initiative number, I would like you to roll initiative again.
Oh. I rolled a 5.
All right. Gora says, "Huh? You said the statues will hurt this thing? Got me in."
Yep.
And she goes up to the other statue and attacks it. And hits the thing. Again, with a critical hit, because Adamantine Battle Axe.
Wait, so Adamantine crits on the 19?
No, on a noble hit. According to the stuff I got. And like instantly smashes the other statue to pieces. And causing even further damage to the golem. 25 points more damage. And that ends his turn. Apparatus, you're up.
How many statues did you say there were?
There are now 2. Cole and Gore have smashed the nearest 2. You see the other 2 that are a little bit further away, but
Nord, adamantine weapons only crit on objects, not on whatever they hit. So,
no, according to the stat block,
whenever it hits an object, not a creature.
Let's ignore my previous errors and say that I'm sorry.
Yeah, so for the statues, totally, it's a crit, and we can even pass it off with the mephits as they're kind of constructs anyway. So
yeah, I'm totally sorry. That's my mistake.
That's alright.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
How much distance are like each statue between themselves?
Between each statue is from what?
How far apart are they? How far apart are the statues?
Let's say the farthest one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 feet apart. 40 feet apart and 45 by 10 feet.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say you're close to the center. Like you're, say, closer to the back left most.
Okay, I cast Fairy Fire on the one I'm closest to.
Fairy fire.
Yeah, Fairy Fire.
How do you spell fairy fire, Pete?
FAE.
FAERIE.
Got it. You're going to cast fairy fire on a statue?
Yes.
Okay. You see like a so how would you describe the outline of the which color like blue, green, or violet?
Green.
Alright. You see like a green glowing outline towards towards that statue. Indicating that yes, you should attack it.
It's the first level spell though.
Yeah, it's nice.
And anyone who attacks against anything like in that area gets an advantage.
Okay.
So, you shouldn't miss a statue.
Yeah.
Unless you just roll a nat 1 and trip over your own 2 feet, like I tend to do in real life.
I have to roll a natural 1 twice in a row, so.
Like I tend to do in real life.
So,
Trip over flat floors.
And I will end my turn by moving closer to that statue.
Alright. You have your mace.
Here! Right here! Smack this one! Claim your prize!
Pretty much. Alright. And looks towards this glowing statue, nods, draws the dagger out, draws the dagger out. She's going to throw her dagger at it. And she, yeah, she makes it. And it hits the statue for 4 points of damage as the dagger just sinks into the statue. She's now unarmed. And that ends her turn. Alright, who's up next? Oh yeah, the golem is up next, and it will take an action to get up. And
It's literally up next.
yeah, up next, and I'm gonna see if it can do anything with its range attacks. Nope. Nope, that pretty much ends its turn. It has nothing but its fists. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Verum, and he takes aim at this glowing statue and fires. And misses somehow!
He rolls twice.
Yeah. The high was
Oh, you
three. And he just, like, misses the statue. And Anya's like, how'd you even miss it? It was glowing. It was glowing. It was, like, right there.
He hasn't hit anything with that crossbow.
He kind of does with the ooze.
Oh, he actually did hit it once?
Yeah, I think so. Once or twice.
Thought he missed both times.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
And that ends his turn. Rasmus, you're up.
Okay. I'll go bite one of the statues.
The glowing statue.
Yeah, I'll bite the glowing statue.
How,
your turn.
how does it taste? It tastes very good.
I'm gonna say it tastes rocky.
Fairy, as in fairy fire.
I know.
Yeah, I got it.
No, I was. For a second, I
Oh,
thought
the
you were-
groan. Oh, the groan worthiness.
I still love the fact that in my Pathfinder campaign that I run, any pun that the players say, unless explicitly stated otherwise, is then said in character by the paladin.
Got one DM I play with occasionally who has a pun jar.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that hits. It's a 22.
It's a hit. Roll your damage.
Alright, so that's 2d6 plus 3.
Go ahead.
Alright. 8 plus 3. That's 11 damage to a statue.
Yeah, with the body of your Maicha, you managed to like break the statue down, and you deal 25 points of more damage to the golem. Seems like it's on its last leg, as just like crumbling, slowly crumbling down, as it loses connection to the as a connection to the statues is waiting.
Well, that's all I can do.
Lamina's up next, and she will attack the other statue. Misses. And she swore like a sailor. It's like, it's a statue! Why the fuck would I miss a statue with that damn wand? Why? Tell me why!
Tell me why!
She's just not having a good day. Right, she's just not having it's just having an off moment. So, Cole, you're up next, and I believe it's about 40 feet across.
Okay, so I'm not gonna make that movement then.
But you can still attack the golem.
Yeah, give me a second. Trying to remember how... Isn't there a thing for taking a defensive action?
Let me check. Combat? No. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, you can take the dodge action.
Dodge action, yeah. Dodge.
Okay, how does that work again?
Dodge,
Just, they get disadvantage on attacking you, I believe.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run up to it and take the dodge action.
Alright.
Basically, I'm gonna try to make sure that it's not gonna go after anyone else. And if it does smack me before we break the
The statue.
final ones, which will probably destroy it, it's gonna be unlikely, so.
Alright, would that be your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see who's up next. Balshai is up next, and she will cast again Sacred Flame on the golem. And misses. unfortunately, more flames did not manifest on the golem, and she looks a little sad. That'll be her turn.
Womp 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 womp.
Alright, so Gore is next, and he sees the other statue, runs towards it, and attacks it. Hits! For... Oh yeah, since it's a critical hit, 3, 4, 5, 6, for 8 points of damage. Not enough, but it took a good chunk of it off the statue. Not bad, he said.
Oh. Bonus action. Okay. Can I retroactively use a bonus action real quick?
Sure.
Okay. I've marked the golem.
Alright, go ahead. Alright. You feel your blood boil as you mark your target.
My blood doesn't boil for that actually. It's a curse, not a.
So, it sounds cool. As you place a curse on the golem. Alright? And that, okay. Apparatus, you're up.
Alright, I am going to strike at the statue with my mace.
Okay, I'm gonna say you run towards it. You run about 30 feet to it, and you attack it with your mace. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
He was already next to it, wasn't he?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I got a 16.
A 16? Yeah,
16.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Okey-dokey. 8.
Alright, with the mighty swing of your mace, you smash the final statue, and with it, the column crumbles into pieces. And that ends this thing of combat, by the way. Congratulations. So, all that's left between you is the final chamber.
Nobody took any damage for once.
Yay!
Wait, no, I did.
Oh, your blood curse. How many points do you have now?
You
15?
damaged yourself.
Yeah, because I activated my blood right.
How many hit points do you have now?
I'm at 18.
Okay, 18. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna play the next music. I'm gonna copy and paste it here.
I think we should take a quick nap.
Yeah, take a short rest. Take a short rest.
Mm.
Alright, roll your hit die, everybody. And Gore, I'm gonna roll for his as well. He's back to full health as he gets the as the ice is melted off and just really pretty much jogging off the wounds.
Barely maxed out mine.
Right, how many hit points are you at now?
26.
That's your max hit points. Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 9.
Nice. So is everybody up and ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna play the next music. I'm gonna paste the next music. I'm gonna have you play it. All right, you go to the next room, and again, okay. Oh, right. One last time, you descend the icy spire steps, twisting upward through its core. At last, you come to a small circular chamber, perhaps only 15 feet in diameter. Walls of this chamber, unlike the rest of the tower, are thin enough that you can see through to the stormy sky beyond. You are high above the frozen tundra, reminding you of the towers of Sharn. The chamber itself is joined like a garden, with countless crystalline flowers and plants growing from beds of snow. One flower, however, appears to be real. A delicate, blue-white orchid with thorns of frost unseen. This must be the hoarfrost flower. That's what you guys are looking for.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
So,
Quick question: how much were we getting rewarded for bringing this back again?
let me check. You would get. Let me check the beginning. 75 gold if all 3 of the surviving members of that's game.
No. For bringing how much do we get for bringing the rose back?
Let me check. 150 gold each for each character.
All right. So this is normally the point where, everyone turns on each other, yada yada, and while I don't expect you guys to after our good talk last night, how much was your guild willing to pay you for bringing this back?
Roll a persuasion check.
Nat 20 for a total of 19.
No, that's a nat 20. The same price that same price the professor's given us. I suppose it's fair that since we this is I suppose 150 gold for each of us.
Okay, so same as us. Yeah, I was gonna see if you guys were getting paid less. I was gonna say, hey, maybe if you join our guild instead, you could cash in on the higher reward. But
it's worth a shot. But
yeah.
War seems more intrigued by your proposal than anything, but you never know. Right, do you dare pluck the flower?
Investigate first.
Alright, what do you roll?
19 plus 27.
It seems a little suspiciously easy for you to just walk up to the flower and maybe take it. But it seems like you don't have any other choice.
Does anyone have detect magic or anything like that? No, never mind. That's a dumb question because that doesn't tell you what's there, just if it's there or not.
I mean, yeah,
And the
I do
answer-
have detect magic though, and it does tell you what the school of magic is.
Yeah.
What if there's multiple schools?
Well, I can't. Wait, can I use it? I don't know. It's firbolg magic.
I'll say you can use it once per long rest, right?
Oh yeah, once per short rest.
Short rest. So, do you want to cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Alright. A lot of the magic seems to be concentrated into this flower. That's as far as you know. That's far as you can gather.
Oh, it doesn't say like the school of magic or anything.
Nope. It is a object in a manifest zone.
Oh, no, it does. It does tell you the school of magic, if any. So, if it's solely because it's a manifest zone, then no, I wouldn't tell you a school. It'd still glow to you, but
Yeah. Do you dare take the flower?
I'll
let's take one of the other flowers first. See what happens.
You take the other flower?
I'm gonna use hidden step and take the flower.
Hidden what?
Hidden step. It wouldn't really do much here. It just makes me invisible until my next turn, which that doesn't do much here.
But if something's got an on-site attack things that pluck the flower,
Yeah.
it could help.
And
I
the
can
halfling
also do
and
that
halfling calls
for
them,
short
hurry
rest.
up! We don't have all day!
We'll
Yeah,
have
I'll
all
do
the
that
time.
then.
We'll have all the time of eternity if we trigger something and die.
We survived worse.
Doesn't mean that we'll still survive.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do
getting
that.
annoyed.
I'll hidden step and take the flower.
Take the frost flower.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to be happening. Nothing seems to happen. And you
Wait, we've got a thing to put it in, right? The special container thing.
No, you just take the flower with you. It seems to be rather durable for a flower, it seems.
So no Beauty and the Beast container.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Don't tempt me. So
How far up this thing are we?
you're at the top of the stairs, and
No, how high? If we decided to go through the wall because stairs suck,
I would
how
recommend
long
against
is
it.
the flat?
It's
If
you wouldn't
if
make
I
the call.
decided to turn into a spider and
Spider,
climb down,
Then you would probably be out in the cold for quite a while longer than the rest of us, or waiting on the rest of us to get down in more mundane means. Or by more mundane means. I swear, English is my first language.
Alright. Do you make your way down the stairs then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Who's got the highest acrobatics?
I am gonna change into something though, so they can't take the flower from us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
your
change
toughest
into a
thing?
young winter wolf.
Right.
Well, what? Oh, young winter wolf.
Yeah.
Alright, you take the flower in hand, and as you... Well, I'm gonna pause this music, and I'm gonna switch to the other one. I'm gonna paste it here. You guys get ready, everybody. Alright. With your prize in hand, you begin descending the icy spire. The way down is a little easier than the way up, and your spirits are upward knowing that you've completed your mission. Then, you hear the splash of your boots slapping to a puddle. The stairs are melting right out from under you.
Which also means they're going to be. Well, how quickly are they melting? Are they melting? Actually, before it got to the point where it's a splash, we'd probably notice that it got slippery.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes ice slip. Ice itself is actually not slippery at all. It's the very thin layer of water.
Yeah. So you hurry down this.
Everyone make an acrobatics or dex save?
First, you make an athletics check.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm a young winter wolf.
Mother, may I?
18.
16.
You know what? I'm gonna say the hirelings automatically make the checks for each. I'm not gonna do all the rolls for each.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Am I falling off, or am I just going down on my ass?
You slip on your ass, but you recover just in time. Smooth
Okay.
safe there. Smooth safe. All right. What about the
But
rest
my
of you?
butt's bruised.
You said it was an athletics check?
Yeah, athletics check.
Yeah, 22.
Yep, you make it. Cole, Rasmus.
18.
16.
All right, you make you hurry down the first down the mountain stairs, and as you make it down to the steps, and with the rest of the group, the stairs are just gone as you look behind you, and as surely the supernatural ice of the tower begins to lose its magical properties as it melts, becoming slippery like real ice. I would like to have you each of you make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Ooh, net 20 for a total of 26.
26? Oh yeah, are you trained in acrobatics?
What?
You said dex saving throw.
No, acrobatics check. I'm sorry.
Oh, then 24.
Another one for the dice jail. 5.
Wow, this is the first time one of my d20s has ever failed me.
Since I got a nat 20, can I use a reaction to give her advantage?
Yeah.
Or wait, who's carrying the flower? Wait, Rasmus is. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Miss Cleric. But
It's
Rasmus
fine.
gets it because he's got the.
He's got the flower. He's more important.
I mean, yeah, an advantage would be really helpful because I rolled a nat 1.
Oh!
And wearing down the spire and keeping out spreading his frisky tucks in the group.
Hey, guess what I rolled with the advantage?
A 20?
I'd like each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All of us?
All of us, yes. All of you. Not include the NPCs because that is such a pain in the ass.
Just roll for each group individually or something, I guess. Or just use a massive amount of 20s.
Alright, they made it. The NPCs made it.
7. All of my d20s are ending up in the dice jail at this point.
It's a little too much for you. And you're just like far behind the group that you in a panic you look behind you and the merchandise is catch up to you. You better hurry.
Oh dear.
I got a 13, modified 13.
Modified 17.
Nice.
Wait. Sorry. I miscounted. Sorry, I meant modified 15.
You still made it.
Where's the halfling?
Catch up to you. What are you gonna do with the halfling?
Fastball special?
I'm gonna trust you. Hold on. You okay with him riding you since he's got lower speed?
I always
Or do we
wonder
put him on
who
the
to
orc?
ride on a wolf. Bring it.
Is the druid okay with this?
Rasmus, that's you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my mic died. I still don't know what happened from the nat 1 of me with the dex save.
Yeah. Okay. So roll again because I gave you
Yeah,
advantage.
no, I did. It was still a nat 1.
Oh no.
Fuck!
Well, thankfully the group was able to make it through this. And just as you all make it back to the chamber where you fought the ice golem, the ceiling begins to collapse, and you have to follow dodge the falling debris. I'd like each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
None of that 20.
And this
Okay,
time,
that's better.
I am going to make a dex saving throw for each of the characters. Calamity makes it.
14!
Yay!
You know what? I'm just not
Gore,
gonna use the screen dice.
also makes it.
I'm
Barrett
just-
makes it.
The screen die is bad. I rolled a 2.
I got a modified 12 here.
Oh wait, no, plus mods, that's 4.
One of the icicles managed to pierce your friend, Vasati, but she's still running. Like, pierces through, like, through her a leg. And it kind of hurt, but she managed to get herself up to her feet. And for the wizard,
What's the orc speed?
orc speed's the same as yours. Why?
Okay.
Oh! It took a good chunk out of the wizard's health. Like, she has trouble breathing because she has like a icicle through her chest, not chest, through her shoulder. She's bleeding quite badly if she doesn't get help immediately.
Who's stronger, me or the orc?
You.
I picked up the elf and go, alright. Let's do this.
What? Alright. Yeah, she didn't have the icicles, they're just like, oh. They're hit people up by the ice blocks of ice. That's my mistake. And suddenly, a large ominous crack accompanies the blossoming of flying fissures in the floor beneath all of you. Make a perception check.
— 17.
It looks safe.
Dirty 20.
It should be. If you're fast, it should be safe. Go.
Nat
Go.
20. So 24.
Go.
Okay,
It should be safe. If you
I won't be fast enough. Sorry, Mr. Halfling. It's the elf's turn on the wolf.
Yeah, I can run 50 feet.
No. Make as you have to make an athletics check to get him off.
I mean, I can carry both. I'm a large creature.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so never mind.
Right, you place the injured elf.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, though.
Carry him by the scruff of his neck like an unruly cat. No.
Okay, you do that.
No, that was a joke.
Right. However, unfortunately, one of the magic as you reach one of the magical doors, it has ceased to function and it's stuck closed. You have to make a strength check to quickly force it open.
Yep.
What do you roll?
What about just straight up tackling through it like a Kool-Aid man?
Oh,
Yeah.
So, orc, let's do this.
Heal. Roll with advantage.
Well, my first roll was a nat 20.
You broke it. You broke the
Second roll was a nat 18.
You broke the door down like it was nothing, as it like smashes to a million pieces, and you yell, "Oh yeah!"
High five the orc and then continue to go, making sure everyone gets through.
Well, now, one of the doors is still up. Well, it has been stretched into a million pieces, but you find that it'll be a lot faster to ride on it. So, surfing time.
Oh God! Please don't turn this into that scene from Batman and Robin. The terrible CGI as they surf through the air.
If there was a movie based on this, it'll have better CGI. Make a text there. Make an acrobatics check, everybody.
Swap out one of my languages for surfer, bro.
Oh, I got a 4.
I got a 10.
I got a 20. Dirty.
Apparatus.
I got a.
I mean, if Apparatus wants to, he could just sink and walk.
Yeah, on. Make a hero. You can roll a hero point if your check is slow enough.
Oh, I forgot about those. I still have inspiration.
Inspiration only lasts 10 minutes.
No. DM inspiration point.
Oh.
Yeah, because in the
So
last
the-
episode, because of his ingenious way to shatter the pillars.
Oh, yeah.
So, apparatus and whoever failed the check, roll d6.
Well, the D6 won't help me at all because I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 5.
All right, you make it through. I'm gonna say that you made it through without a scratch, though. Well, not much of a scratch, but I'm gonna roll some damage as the snow. Some of the snow is just like.
So Eberron, some of the themes it's got heavily based on pulp adventure, like Indiana Jones stuff. And I'm pretty sure we're at this point getting to the point where even Indiana Jones would say that's bullshit. For so no shit there we were.
Dude, don't argue against zero
No.
damage.
No. I mean, as we're telling the story later, even Indiana Jones would respond with,
Yeah, you take a couple points of damage, but that really did not count because you made it through. Everybody made it through. Except for Eddie, who's knocked down again. Who's face planted on the ground, knocked out again.
Which one?
The wizard.
the elf.
Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna leave her behind. I'm gonna run back and cast Cure Wounds on her. No.
Oh, she's already on the back of the wolf. But yeah.
I'll heal her for 6 points.
She's good. Alright, so. Congratulations, everyone. You completed the adventure. So.
I still need to turn it in.
Alright, so. Give me a second while I get the thing up.
I swear I have lost my pencil more times tonight. There we go.
I stopped looking for mine and just pulled up a Word document and started
Alright.
typing my notes there.
Everybody got the music ready?
My hit points and stuff. Everyone, what?
Music is ready. So, with you rescuing the survivors of the Getscape Guild expedition, as well as you got the flower in hand, you made it back to the Undeniable's landing. It is much the return trip was much easier with the clouds pouring to let the sun shine through brightly on the white tundra. As you made it back,
Ow, my eyes.
yeah. True to her word, Captain Amanda waited up to 3 days before shoving off the island and beginning the journey home. And once you'll eventually make it back to Sharn. And not only do each of you gain 150 gold, you as a group also gain 75 gold and the additional gold you get from the trinkets you found on one of the wrecked ships.
So how much in total?
So, 150, so 600, 675, 675, so that means,
There's 5 of us. Because, hell.
825 gold. So 225 gold will be shared among you. I would prefer to wait till Bree at
225
would show up. So until then, you've earned your 150 gold each. And I'll put 225 gold in reserves for the rest of the group if they were able to come. And until then, that is the end of the adventure. Congratulations, you have all leveled up to 3.
No debriefing?
That is a debriefing. You rescue the Deathgate Guild, and for what it's worth, although they would not admit it, but they were grateful for you rescuing them.
But did we convince them to switch guilds?
That I cannot say soon. But until then, yeah. You leveled up to 3 guys. And
Sweet.
yep. The next adventure would be Living Legend. Whoa! So what do y'all think, guys?
I think I still have some charts to finish up in creating my subclass.
Yeah. Job well done. It got a little tough at a couple of points, but it was worth it.
Yeah, we went from near total party wipe with the
Ramirez.
Ramirez, I almost said Ramirez, to rewinding time, losing the fighter, and then doing better.
Time travel!
Some days it be like that.
Have any of you played the first Rage Games multiplayer?
No.
So in the multiplayer, if you die, because they're all being told after the fact. It's set up like it's this retired adventurer talking about the shit he and his friend went through. Because it's a 2-player multiplayer. And each time one of you dies, he goes, wait, no, sorry, got that wrong. Sorry, I'm old and sometimes I get the things muddied. And then it goes back to the checkpoint.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, for those who taught the subclasses, congratulations, you got your subclass at level 3. Alright, so...
And now we have another arcane caster.
Second level spells? What?
First level spells!
Right.
Actually, I think I only get 1.
So,
I either get 1 or 2.
apparatus, so burn it out. So what kind of subclass are you looking at? I think the artillerist might be the most fun, because you get the most...
Yeah, I vote for someone that could that can do range without just a piddly heavy crossbow.
Actually, I was thinking just that, and I was thinking that the Eldritch Cannon would be a flamethrower.
Oh, you choose what it is every time you make it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes. It also means that you can have the cricket from Men in Black.
I was thinking more like Nemesis from the RE3 remake, where he just shows up with a different giant thing.
It's like, it causes them to blast back 10 feet. Like, wait, it can be a tiny object? Back when I was considering playing an artificer, like, I'm going to have the cricket.
All right.
You can also have it. You can also have it technically as a ring or something. It's just a tiny gun, and so like you have a little ring with like a thing, so it looks like you're doing finger guns.
We're gonna have to close this stream off. And again, thank you all for playing, and for those who are watching, thank you very much. And we're gonna be rating Motoko Devil. She's a great person, lots of fun, and as always, I like to say good night.
Good night.
Okay, so how many spells do I get?